Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to Wabash Valley College. A little baseball time. Region 24 action. This is the final weekend of the regular season for both these ball clubs, and it's a must-win, I think, for either team. Both teams have to sweep the other, really, to have a chance to host in the playoffs next weekend. Mark Richardson alongside Scott Allen. Scott, how you doing?
Pretty good, Mark. Yeah, this is a big series, isn't it, for both these clubs, really. The top two teams in the region get to host four-team tournaments starting next week. Wabash has probably hosted for at least 15 years that we can think of, but they're on the verge of not being able to host. John A. Logan leads away at 23-3. Southwestern is 3 losses back with 6 losses. Wabash is a loss behind Southwestern with 7. So there's the crux. Wabash has to win this series decisively to make up that game and host one of the games. If we finish third, we're on the road.
Yeah, you know, my stats say they were 21-6 instead of.
Well, that's okay because the region standings say 22-6, but clearly it's got to be 21-6 because
I think both these clubs are tied at 21-6.
Yeah, it's got to be. So that was an error on the website. Can you imagine the internet being wrong? There's no way.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I know. Imagine that.
The other thing is the number 4 team is Lakeland. Lakeland only has 7 losses. They play Olney this weekend, which should be 3 easy wins for them.
Oh.
And so if one of these teams doesn't sweep the other, Lakeland will host and Logan will host. That's the way it's shaking out right now.
So it's a big jumble at the top. Logan's about the only thing we know for sure that they're getting in. I guess in theory they could lose their final series, get swept, and then that would make it interesting, but that probably won't happen.
Yeah, I don't imagine it's going to happen. They've already played all the top teams, and I can't remember who they're playing this weekend. But
and they're ranked 8th in the country. So
8th in the country. They were here last week, and we took 1 out of 3 from them. Mm-hmm. But they're a pretty good ball club. Just about set for baseball. The umpires are out there. Both the managers have been out there, I think. I think we've done that little meeting, right?
I was busy with my lineup card. I didn't even look up and see. But we've had the anthem, so maybe we've had all that.
Speaking of the lineup, let me give you the Warrior starters today. At shortstop, batting leadoff is Aiden Coffey. In the 2-hole, A.J. Malzone is the catcher. Batting third, Jack Scarry out of LaSalle, Peru, Illinois. Number 4 hitter for the Warriors, Ian Check, followed by the center fielder, Crew Bond. Batting 6th, Jackson Wang out in right field. First baseman today, batting in the 7-hole is Owen Cornett, followed by the third baseman, Drake DeFreitas. And the designated hitter, batting number 9, is Mac Polinsky. Starter for the Warriors is Stone Silver. So that's the Warrior lineup.
Southwestern, the Blue Storm, 21-6 in the region, 38-11 overall. The Warriors are taking the field. Their lineup is Dane DeWeese leading off. He is the left fielder. Zach Zykowski is the second baseman, batting second. The catcher behind the plate, wait to hear some of the numbers for this guy. Brendan Brock bats third, followed by the DH Jackson Stanek. Batting fifth, playing in right field is Corbin Pettigrew. Following him is the center fielder Jose Trinidad. The third baseman, Quing Argetzinger, is number 7 in the order, playing at third base. Followed by Colin Ryder, he's the first baseman, batting 8th. And the shortstop rounds out the order. The shortstop is Giovanni Eskandon. And there you go. By the way, the starter for Southwestern.
Try that one, will you? The starter's number 23 down here.
And yes, it is. That'll be. Oh, that's right. Alex Schlager. How could I forget that one?
How can you remember it either?
There was another name I needed to pronounce.
Caleb Oligschlager.
Metro East, a lot of good German names.
Yeah, Belleville, Muscuda. This catcher, by the way, is from Muscuda, so he's a local kid for them. Starting pitcher today for the Warriors is Stone Silver. Big right-hander, played here last year out of Evansville, Indiana. 4.90 earned run average on the season, 8 wins and 2 losses. He has 64 innings and has given up 75 hits during those 64 innings and 40 strikeouts. Big, tall right-hander, classic matchup here for the Warriors.
So we were talking about the big numbers for Southwestern's cleanup hitter, number 3 hitter rather, the catcher Brendan Brock. Did I read this right? 494 he's batting? This is baseball, right?
494 is the average. Nobody cares about batting averages, but that's crazy good. 595 on base, 16 home runs, 59 RBIs, all of that in 49 ball games.
When he's 494, I'm caring about his batting average.
I care about his batting average as well.
And how can you continue to have that kind of average? Well, we're almost set. Here to call the final regular season series is Mark Richardson.
Dane DeWeese steps in. He bats from the right side against Stone Silver. Here's the first pitch of the ballgame. Thank you, Scott, for setting this up. Here it is. Line drive toward the middle. Crew Bond right there, out number 1.
One pitch, one out.
You can't beat that. And it brings up Zach Zakowski. He's the second baseman, a .390 hitter from the right side. On deck is the big boy, Brendan Brock. So Zakowski will give you more information about Southwestern as we go along. By the way, this is a doubleheader today. We only have one of these on the stream today, so enjoy the first one. High fastball for strike one. Top of the zone there for Silver. Umpires are familiar to the crew. See these guys a lot. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Foul off, and it's 0-2. So Silver off to a nice start. Attacking the zone early. Zakowski, a local product out of Highland, Illinois for Southwestern. Next pitch to him is a breaking pitch off the plate for ball one. A.J. Malzone behind the plate today for the Warriors. On the infield is Cornett at first base. At second, it's Ian Check. The shortstop is Aiden Coffey. At third base, Drake DeFreitas. Here it is. Ground ball up the middle. Check to his right. Backhands, throws, and got him easily.
Nice little scoop by the second baseman for the second out.
So Silver seems to be on the strike zone early on here. That's a good deal. And he'll now face Brendan Brock. Well, here we go. Here's the big matchup. And the wind is blowing across toward right today, maybe a little in from left field. Look at the center field flag, and I can tell you this, he has 16 home runs. You don't want to throw anything. Got 2 out, nobody on, so make him hit your pitch here. Here's the first from Silver to Brock, and he challenges him with a fastball, and he fouls it off on the right side, strike one. I'm guessing Brock doesn't see a lot of fastballs.
Well, how important is it getting that home field advantage for this first round of the postseason tournament? Of course, we've gotten used to it over the last 15 years, so we don't know how to live otherwise.
We thought we were the perennial hosts. Ground ball towards short. Coffey stays down on it and throws out Brock for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3, they go. We've played 1/2 inning. Warriors coming to bat, no score.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to the lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
Get freedom of choice at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a Ford Bronco up to $20,000 off and get a new 2025 F-150 with payments as low as $542 a month. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. You have freedom of choice at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2025 Jeep Wrangler with payments as low as $304 a month and 2025 Grand Cherokee L as low as $479 a month. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Broken love has taught to cry.
The Wabash Valley Arts Council through Heart of Texas Records presents Justin Trevino from RFD TV's Country Family Reunion, Tuesday, April 15th at 7:30 p.m. in the WVC Brubeck Theater.
'Cause I'm a mighty lonesome guy.
Scan the QR code for tickets today.
Thank y'all. On the hill for Southwestern is Caleb Oligschlager. I think I pronounced the name exactly right. He's a right-hander. That's all we know about him. Big right-hander. He's about 6'2", right-hander out of St. Elizabeth, Missouri. And Oligschlager's got to be pretty close. They call him Ollie. Leading off for the Warriors will be Aiden Coffey, followed by Malzone and Jack Scarry. I'm going to hand you these stats. You do whatever you want to with those. Coffey, 422 on the season, but out with an injury for a little while, back for a couple of weeks after that ankle injury, and takes the first pitch, called strike on the outside corner. Well, the Warriors got him now 1-2-3 in the top of the first.
An ankle injury to our speedster leadoff batter, huh?
Correct, and he's back. He got a stolen base last Saturday, so he's feeling all right. Swing and a miss at a changeup, strike two, 0-2 now. So the second pitch of the game, he throws the straight change. That may be advertising a lot more of those to come. Coffey back in after the brief timeout. Oligschlager has the sign. Here's the pitch. And it's a little too low for ball one.
Not even tempting for Aiden.
Brendan Brock is the catcher. At first base, they've got Ryder. Zukowski is at second. Escondon is at short. And Argensinger is the third baseman for Southwestern. They wear black today. There's the dribbler toward Argensinger. That ball is fair. He throws across, and it's in the dirt. Picked out nicely there by the first baseman, Ryder, out number one.
Long throw and barely fair by about 1.5 feet down the line.
Had to bounce the throw over there, but Ryder was up for the challenge. Got the glove down and scooped that up. Colin Ryder is their first baseman. Their outfield from left to right is Deweese in left, Trinidad in center, and Pettigrew out in right. Now batting is A.J. Malzone. A.J. had a great freshman year for the Warriors last year. Really strong in the tournament, Scott. I don't think I've ever seen anybody as hot as he was during tournament play last year. Here's the first pitch from Ollie Schlegel. Back to the screen inside, ball one. Well, Warriors like to get a base runner here and get that first run of the day in. If you're listening or watching from afar, there is a threat of rain about 2 o'clock here, so you need to get going right now. That's outside, 1-2-0 now.
Well, just for the importance of the series, it'd be nice to get up on top early and put a little heat on the Blue Storm here early on.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard toward the right center field gap. That ball is going to get down. It's going to bounce out toward the fence on a roll. Malzone rolls into second base with a stand-up double. A one-out double, and the Warriors have a scoring chance now.
That's the way the game starts for the Warriors with their number 2 man in the order with a line drive off the fence, and now already a runner in scoring position for Scary.
It was good at bat for A.J. Malzone. He took a couple pitches off the plate. Kent stayed back, just hit the ball hard in the right center field gap. Scary bats from the right side, 360 on the season. This guy's a hit machine. He also gets hit a lot. If you look at his stats, he's been hit like 23 times this year, something like that. Any way you can get on base, first pitch is off the plate outside, ball one. Well, Alex Schlegel hasn't shown much of a fastball yet. He's mixed his pitches well, in and out, up and down. Infield double play depth for Southwestern. And breaking ball, that's a nice pitch, strike one. Bent that one in there. So then really the infield just back. That's where they are, not really cheating in at all. Second baseman tries to hold the runner on a little bit. Means there's a lot of hitting room on the right side for Jack Scary. Ball and strike to Jack. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. Ooh, off his glove. Escondon missed it. Here comes the runner. He tries to score. Going back to third. He's going to be caught there. He's off the bag and still going. And now they're going to throw home, and he's tagged out, and the runner will advance to second base with Scary. Well, Escondon booted the ball. Ball was to his right just a little bit off the heel of his glove. Malzone took the big turn at third base and didn't get far enough away. So Malzone is out on the play.
So Scary's on the fielder's choice, goes to second on the throw, right? And really the Malzone was a runner between second and third. May have run a little interference at the time, kind of caused the shortstop to not get a good read on the ball. Bobbled away, but then the runner got thrown out the plate.
So now 2 outs, runner at second for Ian Check. The 4-hitter for the Warriors stands in there. And Southwestern about to get out of the jam here. Ball popped up. That's on the infield. Going back on the ball. Now the right fielder comes in. That's Pettigrew, and he makes the play for out number 3. In the inning, the Warriors get a base hit. They leave one. We've played 1 inning, and there's no score. Back here in just a minute.
Choose your new vehicle today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2025 Ram 1500 with payments as low as $399 a month, or a 2024 Hornet for only $278 a month. Come in and get yours today at Steve Faulkner Automotive.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at stevefaulknerautomotive.com.
Hi, my name is Rylan Robb. I am from Albion, Illinois, and I am a radio TV major here at Wabash Valley College. From broadcasting all sorts of sports games to producing my own TV show and radio show, the hands-on experience is as much as you want to do with it. In terms of the program itself, I think it's really special. It's really like almost a little family in a way, and it's really been really nice being able to experience the things I have with people that genuinely appreciate it with me.
As soon as I came here, I started looking at the programs that they have, and the most that I like, it was early childhood education, and then after I see the classes and everything, that's the one that I picked. I would like to be a teacher in the future. I like it so much because I had the experience to work at Small World with the kids, and each day I learn, and I learn from the kids, and like with my teachers, like they teach me all the stuff that I need to do and to be a better teacher. And classes is amazing, so I would just recommend everyone to come here to Wabash Valley College.
Back here at Wabash Valley College, heading to the second inning, no score. Boy, a golden opportunity to get out early for the Warriors, and just a little base running mistake, and he got caught off the bag and then got in a rundown, and been nice to have that runner at third, but Southwestern got out of it anyway, and on to the second we go.
So instead of being first and third with one out, it was runner at second with 2 outs, and that changed it.
Yep.
So it's Stanek, Pettigrew, and Trinidad are the hitters coming up for Southwestern here in the second inning. Number 4 guy is Jackson Stanek out of Mokina, Illinois. Bats from the left side. He's a big fella and takes the first pitch just off the plate outside for ball 1. He's the designated hitter.
And he looks like he is.
Here it is. Pitch taken at the knees and outside corner. 1-1 now.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, he's a big fella. You know he's going to swing hard. He's not trying to beat anything out, except the baseball, trying to beat it out of here. 1-1 delivery coming from Silver. That's off the plate, 2-1. I think this is the first time Silver's been behind the count on anybody all day.
Did he even throw 10 pitches last inning? Not very many.
No, he did not. I think 7 or 8 pitches last inning. And now he's 3-1. That pitch is too low. Lady Warriors play here tomorrow. They play doubleheader at home. At best of 3 against, I think it's Frontier coming in for tournament action. And there's a pitch taken too far off the plate, ball 4. He just missed outside and low. So after a perfect first inning by Silver, he walks the leadoff guy, and now Corbin Pettigrew, the right fielder, will step in. This guy looks to be the opposite of the designated hitter, long and lean. He's out of Wilmington, North Carolina, bats from the right side. I think Southwestern, anybody would like to get on top of this game early and make the other team play from behind a little bit. Lead at first by Stankley. He's not going anywhere. Here's the pitch. Ball hit in the air towards center field. Crew Bond to his left has it for out number 1. Appreciate him going after the first pitch after the walk.
Yep.
Thank you cards in the mail. Now, Jose Trinidad. That was Pettigrew last time. This is Trinidad Jose, the center fielder.
274 hitter. Number 6 in the order.
And he's out of the Dominican Republic. Southwestern bench trying to make some noise here. 1 on, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Fouled at the plate. Strike 1. Got it in on him. So we'll put him down 1-2-3 in the first. No strikeouts. I don't mind that. Nothing hit hard that inning. Nothing hit hard this inning either. 0-1 pitch to Trinidad from Silver. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. That ball tailed away from him. Strike 2. That may have been the cutter.
Yeah.
A good late movement on it.
And then finished low and outside, too, just in case he was going to guess right. He still was going to swing and miss on that one as it faded away.
0-2 now. It's a Trinidad. Silver off the stretch. Stankley hasn't gone anywhere yet. And there's a swing and a miss. Same pitch. Got him for strike 3. First strike out of the game for Silver. Now batting is the third baseman, Quinn Argensinger.
Yeah,
Been practicing saying that name all day. He's out of St. Louis, Missouri, bats from the left side. He is their third baseman. Stanek a little bigger lead now at first. Stretched it just a little bit, doesn't go, and the pitch is hit in the air toward left. Scary goes out. Coffee comes out. Now Scary in left field makes the grab for out number 3.
Kind of an adventure out there, huh?
So left fielder Scary came in, danced around a little bit and got it. In the inning, they leave 1 runner on base. They get no hits, no runs. We go to the bottom of the second, no score.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Illinois lawmakers are back in Springfield to finalize a new budget for the coming fiscal year as the General Assembly winds down its spring session. Join Illinois lawmakers and the Capital News Illinois team of veteran State House reporters with weekly on-the-scene coverage through adjournment at the end of May. Illinois lawmakers, now a public service of Capital News Illinois.
Well, the Warriors left a runner on base in the first inning, and now leading off in the second, it's the five-hitter Crew Bond. He's facing Caleb Oligschlager. Big right-hander brings the first one in, just a little low for ball one, Bond. Bond's got some power at the plate. He'll be followed by Jackson Wang and Owen Cornett here in the bottom of the second. Next delivery, that's outside 2-0.
Bond has 4 home runs on the year. Leader in the ball club with double digits is Malzone with 10. Warriors have hit 45 as a team this year.
Next one from Bond. It hits him, breaking ball, hit him in the back. So a free pass for Crew Bond. He's got some speed as well.
Second base runner for the Warriors.
Now Jackson Wang, the right fielder, will hit. Try to move that leadoff runner along. Wang hitting .333 on the season. Bond, decent lead. And let's see what kind of attention they pay to him. They don't, and here comes the pitch. Breaking ball, he doesn't go for it off the plate for ball one.
He leads the team, Wang does, in sacrifice hits with 6, by the way, so he's pretty adept at moving runners along.
Yeah, Bond's a good base stealer, but I think maybe their catcher may have a cannon back there. There he goes. We'll see. Breaking ball. He does throw it down. It's just a little bit late. Stolen base for Crew Bond.
And our second runner in scoring position now.
Waiting to have a good pitch to work with. Bond did a nice job delivering to second base, but breaking ball was up and in. That's a tough one for the catcher.
He leads the team in stolen bases. That's his 23rd on the year.
So he's there with nobody out, just like last time we had a runner there with 1 out. Bond dances and the pitch is taken up and in for the strike call. And it's 2 balls and a strike now to Jackson Wang. Just at the top of the zone on the inside half of the plate that time. Here comes the 2-1 delivery. Bond leading from second, not going. Here's the pitch. That's low and away, 3-1. Well,
interesting count here.
Oligschlager with a little bit of trouble here in the second inning. Needs to throw a strike now. 3-1 pitch on the way. Popped out of play. It's 3-2. Foul ball.
How much rain did you guys get? I see nothing but pools of water all over the field.
You know, I drove home from Evansville last night. I saw lightning. I didn't see any rain until I got out of the car. It was puddled up everywhere. 3-2 pitch, fouled straight back on a high fastball.
Yeah, so I think they did a good job to get this field ready today.
I came by 9 o'clock. They're out here working on it already. It looks great. Part of the joy of being a baseball player, you get to work on the field occasionally, which means every day. 3-2 pitch with runner at second, nobody out. Second baseman flashes in. He's gone. Here's the pitch. Ball hit in the air towards center field. And a center fielder, Trinidad, comes in shallow center field and makes the grab for the first out. So a nice job by the pitcher after getting behind in the count. Came back on the hitter. Now batting for the Warriors, Owen Cornett. Scott, this is my friend, Tony Malzone.
Hey, Tony, how you doing?
Scott Allen.
You're AJ's dad, right? All right. Good to meet you. He's the Chicago guy, right?
Hey, absolutely.
That's right.
What the heck did my son do? He screw up?
Ooh, that ball hit him. Breaking pitch off the knee of Cornett.
Second hit batter of the inning.
And we got runners at second and third now first and second with just one out. The hitter is the number 8 hitter, though, Drake DeFreitas. The third baseman will step in. Ever think about what kind of walk-up music you'd like to have?
I think you could be on your computer listening to this broadcast and put Shazam up. You'd know what every song was. That's how loud this stuff is. Huh?
We're pretty close to the speaker. I can touch it myself. Here's the pitch. That's a breaking pitch that stays up and in. So Alex Schlager in a little bit of trouble of his own making. Hit a couple batters already this inning. He got a pop-up. DeFreitas would like a base hit here and to score that runner from second base. It's Bond with good speed leading at second. Cornett leading from first. Here's the pitch. That breaking pitch finds his zone finally. Strike one.
Yeah, needed that one. So can the Warriors take advantage of these gifts?
Alex Schlager's been looking for that breaking ball to find the zone. That one finally did. So the count's 1-1 now on DeFreitas. Southwestern would love the double play ball right here. Next pitch on the way. That fastball's hit on the right side in the air and out of play. Count goes 1-2.
I don't think the fastball was extremely fast. I don't know what the gun. Of course, the gun's downstairs. I
did see a scout from Cincinnati Reds here today. I tried to interview, but he wanted nothing to do with me. They don't need much help, he said.
Where, did you wear your Cardinal gear? Is that the reason why? Or?
I was all Wabash stuff today. Here's the pitch. Ooh, he ducked out of the way.
That was head high just about.
2-2.
A little bit higher now.
He's wishing now he'd stayed in there. That was a breaking pitch. Would have been another base runner. We got 2 on that way already. Just 1 out here. Bottom of the second inning, Warriors trying to break on top. Ole Schlager's next delivery. That ball's fouled off on the right side. So DeFreitas a little behind this fastball by Alex Schlager. The count stays 2-2. So 2 on and 1 out now for DeFreitas. Ball's hit in the air. That's fouled again. So DeFreitas fighting off the tough fastballs off the edge of the zone. So still a count is 2-2 to Drake DeFreitas. And now the umpire steps back and puts a finger up and says to somebody in the dugout, that's about all I want to hear. It's early for that, isn't it?
He's got a long afternoon.
I didn't hear anything. Of course, I've got a headset on. I'm next to the speaker, so I don't hear a lot. 2-2 pitch on the way. That ball's in the dirt outside. 3-2 now. Well, Caleb Ollischlager has hit a batter, got a pop-up from Wang. They hit another batter, Cornett. Now he's 3-2 on the 8-hitter, DeFreitas. Doesn't hitter Max Polinsky on deck for the Warriors. 3-2 pitch on the way. Tapper, that's foul. It's about 4 two-strike pitches he's fouled off so far. So he's having a tough at-bat right now. Any way to get on base right now would be good. Three and 2 on the hitter, DeFreitas. Next pitch on the way. That's an inside corner strike call. DeFreitas thought he'd walk. The umpire said, no, sir, that's a strikeout. And I think the umpire was probably right about that. You know, the older I get, the more I realize the umpires are right a lot of times. So now 2 outs, and the hitter's Max Polinsky. He's played a little left field for the Warriors this year. He's designated hitter today, and he needs a 2-out base hit.
Because that was a big out for the pitcher.
He got the call in the inside corner, and DeFreitas had a tough at-bat, but couldn't fend off that one. Tapper towards second base, charged by Zukowski. Runs over to first base, underhanded, and gets him for the final out of the inning. In the inning, the Warriors get a couple base runners to leave them both. They were both hit by pitches. No runs in the inning. No hits, no errors. We've played 2 complete. Wabash Valley and Southwestern in a very important game are tied at 0. We'll be back in a minute with Scott Allen on the call.
My name is Alexis Johnson. I'm from Brookston, Indiana, and I'm in the physical therapy assistant program at Wabash Valley College. Some of the hands-on activities we have in physical therapy assistant program is we work on each other, getting that practice in the school setting, and then we also go to clinicals. We go out and work on actual patients with actual employees and just getting hands-on with your patients. After graduating, I plan on going back to my community, working in a hospital setting, maybe a nursing home, and just helping those people around me.
My name is Jacob Piskus. I'm from Oberlin, Illinois, and I'm a part of the Ag Business Program here at Wabash Valley. I grew up on a row crop operation and also grew up showing cattle at the state and national level. Collegiate Farm Bureau here at Wabash Valley. We went to the Farm Bureau annual meeting in Chicago, so we got to network with a bunch of different people, and we accepted the Chapter of the Year award through Farm Bureau, so that was really fun. There's a lot more in the agriculture industry than I ever imagined, and coming here that's kind of helped me to learn about some of those things. This is where I felt the most comfortable, and I'm glad I made the decision.
Choose your new vehicle today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2025 Ram 1500 with payments as low as $399 a month, or a 2024 Hornet for only $278 a month. Come in and get yours today at Steve Faulkner Automotive.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at stevefaulknerautomotive.com.
Back here in Wabash Valley, this is game one of the final Region 24 GRAC Series of the year, and it's most important, the Warriors are a game down on the loss side to Southwestern, and they are on the outside looking in at one of the top two spots so they can host next week's tournament, so they have to have a very good weekend. And Southwestern, in a scoreless game, sends Colin Ryder to the plate, the number 8 hitter, to lead it off against Silver, and that one misses low for ball one. We're underway in the third.
Scott, I think it's true. I think we have to sweep these 3 games to be host next weekend.
Now the next one coming, and that one just misses at the bottom of the zone. It's low for ball 2. 2-0 now the count. Southwestern had one base runner on a walk in the second inning. Silver set him down 1-2-3 in the first. We're in the third now. And there's a ground ball hit to the left side. Nice hop for the shortstop, and Coffey's throw in time for out number 1.
Got to like when you're playing shortstop, you charge the ball a little bit on your right side and it bounces up in your chest. Easy play.
Aiden Coffey, one of the veterans on the Wabash Valley Club, had no problem with that one, and 1 out to now for the number 9 hitter. The shortstop, Giovanni Escandon.
Out of Plantation, Florida. That's Miami, I think.
First pitch, tap foul over towards the Wabash dugout on the third base side, strike 1.
I always try to help the people with little geography lessons as we go along.
I appreciate that. And you're, of course, a world traveler.
And I'm either right or wrong about Plantation, so you can look it up at home.
That little car of yours has been all over the
I've been
country.
everywhere.
Here's the next pitch on the way. That one catches the outside part of the plate for strike 2. And now Escandon is behind 0-2.
That car's been in mechanic shops all across here. It's in one right now.
I remember one night we had a repair job in Texas on a Saturday morning with that car, and that one misses high off from Silver. It's ball 1 to the hitter, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the third. Number 9 hitter for the Blue Storm at the plate. Back around to the top next for the leadoff hitter, DeWeese. Now the 1-2 misses low. Ball 2, counts even now to the hitter. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So rain about 2 o'clock, huh?
That's what they say.
Well, we hope not. Silver's ready, kicks and fires, and there's a swing and a pop-up down the right side, giving chase about 3 players, and the right fielder will make the catch in foul ground over there about halfway down the line. That was Wang on the put away for the second out. And back around to the top we go for Dane DeWeese. This kid has been hot as of late. He had 3 doubles in the last game for the Blue Storm earlier in the week. So he's been on a tear.
Kid's out of Sellersburg, Indiana. Bats from the right side.
And looks at a strike on the top of the zone for strike 1, and Silver's ahead of the count. DeWeese headed to USI next year. Sellersburg over by Louisville. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a shot over the head of the shortstop into left field for a base hit. And Southwestern has its first hit of the day on a single to left off the bat of DeWeese.
The ball was in, hit hard, off his hands, just a little looper over the shortstop's head.
Oh, Zach Zykowski comes to the dish now. The chance to keep it going for Southwestern. They bid for the early lead here in the third with a runner on. Zykowski bats from the right side. Silver glances over his left shoulder at the runner. And now brings the pitch home. The right-hander does for ball one. Wind blowing left to right. He'll operate from the belt, the pitcher will, and Silver is ready. Here comes the next one, and it's just missing low for ball two.
Zykowski leads over there, or DeWeese leads at first base. He has 17 stolen bases this year, has not been caught yet.
He got off to a slow start, but he's really come on, though, son. And it shows. He's the leadoff runner now for Southwestern, leading off at first, I should say. Here's the pitch. The swing, a shot right at the second baseman. Line drive for the putout. Well done by Czech. And so Southwestern wastes an opportunity. They strand a runner, their second of the day, one hit. We played 2.5 innings, no score. Back in just 90 seconds.
Get freedom of choice at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a Ford Bronco up to $20,000 off and get a new 2025 F-150 with payments as low as $542 a month. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. You have freedom of choice at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2025 Jeep Wrangler with payments as low as $304 a month and 2025 Grand Cherokee L as low as $479 a month. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Hi, my name is Rylan Robb. I am from Albion, Illinois, and I am a radio TV major here at Wabash Valley College. From broadcasting all sorts of sports games to producing my own TV show and radio show, the hands-on experience is as much as you want to do with it. In terms of the program itself, I think it's really special. It's really like almost a little family in a way, and it's really been really nice being able to experience the things I have with people that genuinely appreciate it with me.
As soon as I came here, I started looking at the programs that they have, and the most that I like, it was early childhood education, and then after I see the classes and everything, that's the one that I picked. I would like to be a teacher in the future. I like it so much because I had the experience to work at Small World with the kids, and each day I learn, and I learn from the kids, and like with my teachers, like they teach me all the stuff that I need to do to be a better teacher. And classes is amazing, so I would just recommend everyone to come here to Wabash Valley College.
The Warriors have stranded 3 runners in the first 2 innings. Hey, let's do something different. Let's get somebody on and bring them around here. Scoreless, bottom of the third. Coffey leads it off and tries to bunt his way on, bunts it foul on the first base side, and we're underway in the bottom of the third. That's strike one.
Hey, Scott, thanks for sitting in today.
Or at least I give you a break talking-wise, huh?
Always glad to have you. Always
do
good.
The whole game solo. Now, I'm sure the listeners will be wanting you back very soon.
I think they're glad to have the help, really. Glad to have the help.
Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way to hit him on the left shoulder of the right-handed batter, and that's the third batter hit by a pitch today from the pitcher, Schlager, and the Warriors have another runner on here to lead off the third.
And that was another breaking pitch. He's had a really hard time finding the zone with the breaking ball.
And as you pointed out, that was his second pitch of the day, so we knew he'd go to it, so he definitely wants to land that thing, but has really struggled with it. He's gotten away with it, though, as we've had 3 runners reach, and none of them have come around. Let's see what A.J. Malzone could do. He doubled in the first. That's from the left side. First pitch, swing, and a shot into center, and it will get over the head of the shortstop, but land in front of the center fielder coming in, and it's a base hit for Malzone.
That was a generous call, Scott. A shot, that was a little looper, got off the hands, and looked better off the bat than it was, and the shortstop fell down. Otherwise, he might have gotten there for that ball.
Yeah, I thought it was going to carry a little bit further than it did. It barely made it into the outfield. Now the Warriors have runners at first and second. And Jack Scarry to the plate, number 3 hitter. Regional fielder's choice in his first at-bat a couple of innings ago.
So 2 on, nobody out. Good situation for the Warriors.
Schlager checks the runner, and the batter presents bunt, pulls it back, looks at ball 1.
Would you bunt with the 3-hitter? The answer is, in this game, yeah, probably so. Runs are important. Trying to get this game in before the rain comes. By the way, if we get rain that second game, they'll play that in Belleville tomorrow.
Oh, okay. As just a single, or will they play a double?
They're playing. They already got one scheduled over there.
So they'll just finish up
They
the
would
series.
play
A doubleheader then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, 1-0. Fielder's cheating behind the runner. There's the bunt. It squirts up right, lands right in front of the pitcher on one hop. He throws him out, but the batter works. Scary move the runners up. It's second and third now with 1 out. On a sacrifice bunt, 1-3 on the putout. So now 2 runners in scoring position with only 1 out. Let's get him home. Right guys at the plate. Here's a cleanup hitter, Ian Zeck. And the first pitch to him holds up, looks at ball 1. Warriors second baseman flinched a little bit, thought about it. Right-handed batter kind of backed up one step in the batter's box. And here comes the pitch on the way. There's a tapper, hit hard, third baseman falls, lands in front of him, now he picks it up and throws him out. And that is out number 2 on the inning. And a break there at almost 8. Argetsmeyer up.
It was an easy play to his left. He looked away and dropped it, but fell right at his feet. Runner at third base had to go back. So second, third, 1 out, now 2 outs.
And Crew Bond at the plate now.
Hit by a pitch last time.
Here comes the first pitch into him. It stays upstairs, but catches the top of the zone for strike 1.
Well, you hate to keep missing these scoring opportunities.
Yeah, how often can we go to the well here and come up empty? Here's the next pitch. Down low for ball 1. Counts even, 1 ball, 1 strike. We'd hate to go back to the dugout knowing we've stranded 5 runners in the first 3 innings. Let's get one of these guys home.
Bond has 4 home runs and 54 RBIs on the season.
How about one here, huh?
I'm not begging. I'd like a base hit, too.
Here's the 1-1 pitch, swing, and a foul back here to the screen, strike 2.
That's a tough pitch, a good breaking pitch, hard on the inside part of the plate, and he's able to foul it back, but that's a hard one to handle.
Runners at second and third, 1 ball, 2 strikes on the hitter, 2 outs. No score, bottom of the third. Here's the pitch on the way, and hit him. It sailed in, and did he not? It did not hit him. He got out of the way. Ball 2.
Yeah, normally they stay in, but when the ball's at your head, instinct prevails and you get out of there.
I thought it plunked him anyway. So the count's even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the right-hander's next one on the way. Upstairs for ball 3. And the count's full now.
But first base is open, so they don't have to pitch to him if you don't want to, and they call time.
And they're going to decide what to do in this situation, and it might just be that. Who knows? Deal with the number 5 hitter in Crew Bond.
Pitching coach Casey Fair goes out to the mound, talk it over, and set the defense. I think you're right. This is Crew Bond, the number 5 hitter, one of our best hitters, and I don't know that they have to pitch to him. I'm sure you don't lay a fastball down the middle to him.
And everybody will be running. Warriors bidding for the lead. They stranded 1 in the first, 2 in the second. In the first, a double by Malzone was wasted. We had 2 batters hit in the second with only 1 out and couldn't get them home. And here we are in the third now. The confab is over, and we'll be set for the payout pitch.
All right, what pitch are you going to throw on 3 and 2 to Crew Bond here?
Alex Schlager. Let's see what he brings. Here's the pitch on the way. Fastball low, and it's ball 4. Now the bases are full, so he didn't really give him anything too enticing.
And I think that's what the pitching coach said. Just throw a good pitch. If he hits it, fine, but nothing to hit.
And now the bases are full for Jackson Wayne. 323 hitter at fly ball to center in the second. Golden opportunity here, but there are 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Swinging a tap, high chopper towards short. Shortstop has it on a big bounce and throws him out, and the Warriors strand the bases full. They've now left 6 on board. No runs, and 1 hit in the inning. Hit batsman, a walk, and that's how it all ended up with nothing on the board. We played 3, no score. We're back in 90 seconds.
I'm Mason Gross. I am a marketing business management major at Wabash Valley College. You'll learn a lot about the business industry as a whole, and that really helps you to explore your options as far as to what's out there. So I'm doing my internship at Summer Real Estate in Salem, Illinois. Right now I'm working on getting my license. I am hanging around the office, going to showings, and doing everything I can as a non-licensee to get myself ready for when I graduate and take that step as an agent.
My name is Parker Linson. I'm a second-level nursing student at Wabash Valley College. We were able to get hands-on experience with a mannequin that has real breath sounds, real, lung sounds, and can cough and, do different things. That makes it really unique to have that kind of experience right here on campus. And then we've done clinicals. Being able to go into those ICUs and emergency departments and be able to see those critical patients, it is a very good experience. Being able to be in that position and look back to where I come from, it's just awesome to be able to have that experience.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
We're back at Wabash Valley College. We've checked with the acclaimed weather forecaster Siri herself, and what's the forecast say?
12 minutes, 100% chance of rain.
Okay. Siri's reputation is on the line. So we go to the fourth. And some
bat from the left side. He walked his last time.
Takes a big cut there and misses for strike one.
Silver's only allowed 2 base runners, a base hit and a walk so far. Only 29 pitches through the first 3 innings, and that bodes well for the Warriors starter. We'd like to keep him out there as long as he can go.
Big guy at the plate. Crowds have played a little bit. And the 0-1 on the way. Swing, another big cut, strike 2. In the hole. Stanek. The number 4 hitter, Pettigrew, is due next. There's 1 out. Get this thing over with and get our guys at the plate here. Let's get a run before the rain comes in. The pitch. Held up, and ball 1 is the call. 1-2 now the count.
Umpire held up 2. He didn't call it.
That was close. So Stanek gets back in the box. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I think they're going inside here.
And the pitch on the way. And he did go inside. Strike 3 called. Perfect pitch. Mark, you called it from up here. The second strikeout for Silver, and there's 2 away.
Well, he'd gone away a couple times in a row. It almost went for that pitch just off the plate with 2 strikes, and he busted him inside, and he couldn't do a thing with it. So, good pitch.
So that'll bring up Pettigrew now, a right fielder. 0 for 1 on the day. Winds have picked up ever so slightly. Right-handed batter, the pitch from the right-hander on the hill for the Warriors, misses ball 1. Fournier Field is where we're at today, game 1 of this series. 1 ball and nothing, and that one's tapped foul on the third base side for strike 1. The count's even now, 1-1. Nobody on, 2 out here in the Southwestern fourth. Due up for the Warriors in the home half, it'll be the bottom of the order, 7, 8, and 9. No score here. The pitch. That one misses outside and low, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Got a few fans here today that have made the trip. Some of them made the trip from far-flung areas of the Midwest. That one's fouled away by the hitter. Counts even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Like that Sellersburg grandpa was here, DeWeese's grandfather on the Southwestern side. That's near Louisville. Sellersburg, isn't it? Is that what they said?
That's what he said.
Nice. The state championship in basketball, I guess. Did they win? 2-2 the count to the hitter. Here it comes, and he held up, looked at ball 3.
Just a little low.
Yep. So the count's full. Silver has walked a batter today. Has given one hit. The bases are empty here. 2 outs and a 3-2 count on the hitter. Here it comes. String a tap by the pitcher and into center field. Silver stuck out his glove, thought he could knock it down at least, but it rocketed back up the middle and by him, and that's a base hit, number 2 of the day for Southwestern, and the Blue Storm have something going.
And nice hit back by Trinidad. Just hit it back up the middle, put it in play. Trinidad.
Pettigrew, huh?
Yeah, you're correct. Pettigrew is correct. Trinidad is the hitter.
That's okay. It's cloudy. We can't see up here. That's my excuse. Trinidad, who struck out in his first at-bat, looks at a strike there. 0-1. So runner at first and 2 out for Southwestern. Silver, quick throw to first. Runner dives back barely in time.
Had a decent lead. Looked like he was leaning back towards first base, and Silver threw over anyway. Almost got him.
Pettigrew dusts himself off, takes that 2.5 step lead at first. Lanky kid, long legs, and now he scoots out a little further. Big cut by the batter and misses for strike 2. Big sweeping swing, and now Trinidad's in the hole.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see that runner go.
Pitcher looks behind at him. Now focuses on the runner. Here's the pitch. There goes the runner. There's a swing and a miss, and
strike 3.
That's strike 3 anyway. So that does it for the inning. So Southwestern can't get a run home. We played 3.5, 1 hit for the Blue Storm. They've now stranded 3 runners. We go to the home half of the 4th. Still scoreless here at Wabash Valley College.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to a lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just be
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Heart of broken love has taught to cry.
The Wabash Valley Arts Council through Heart of Texas Records presents Justin Trevino from RFD TV's Country Family Reunion, Tuesday, April 15th at 7:30 p.m. in the WVC Brubeck Theater.
'Cause I'm a mighty lonesome guy.
Scan the QR code for tickets today.
Thank you all.
We're underway in the bottom of the 4th. A swing and a miss by the leadoff hitter Owen Cornett, the Warrior first baseman, who was hit by a pitch back in the 2nd. Strike 1. Big DeCoin product. Bats from the left side. Looks at one inside, but he catches the zone. Nice pitch by Alex Slager for strike 2. I should say strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Leadoff hitter here in the Warrior 4th. 7, 8, and 9 in the order. This time he held up and looks at ball 2 low in the dirt. Cornett leads it off here. And here comes the next pitch on the way. There's a ground ball hit, hard but fouled on the first base side. DeFreitas is next, due up for Aaron Biddle's ball club. And the 2-2 pitch on the way. It's ball 3, and it's a full count. Man, Alex Slager is throwing a lot today.
That was a good pitch. He threw it at the knees on the inside corner, broke down and into him, but tough pitch to lay off of.
Warriors looking for their 35th win of the year, and this would definitely be one of the most important ones. Swing and a miss, big cut, and down goes Cornett for out number 1. That's the way the bottom of the 4th starts. That is I've got him with 2 strikeouts now, is that right? Yes. Now the number 8 hitter, Drake DeFreitas, comes to the plate. He was called out on strikes back in the 2nd. And the first pitch, that one sails high, ball 1.
I don't have a pitch count on this pitcher. The Warrior pitcher's only thrown 43 through 4 innings. Oligarch, much higher than that. Oleg Schluger. I'll say it a different way next time, too.
That's a little breaking ball that catches for strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to the hitter. .72 degrees, cloudy skies, rain on the way, the weather people say. That one misses outside and low ball 2 to the hitter. 2 balls, it's 2 and 1, right? Count.
That's what I've got as well, 2 and 1.
To the number 8 hitter, DeFreitas. With the DH, Polinsky on deck. Alex Slager, the Southwestern right-hander, brings that one in, misses upstairs. That's ball 3. 3 and 1.
Umpire tells the Blue Storm folks that pitch is outside.
Oh, they surely weren't arguing about that pitch.
You were asking where it might have been.
There's a tap to the third base side, but drifts foul on the bounce, and it's strike 2 to the hitter. The count is full.
Second full count of the inning.
Warriors have stranded 6 runners in this game. Stranded the bases full in the 3rd. Swinging a shot into the gap in right center field, right at the right fielder, though. It carried enough where the right fielder made the play. Nicely done by Pettigrew, out number 2.
Had him played well. Had him played shallow out in right field. I thought it was a base hit off the bat, but he got there easily.
So 2 out. First time that Southwestern has set the first 2 Warriors down in an inning. Number 9 hitter Polinsky now bats with the bases empty. And Alex Slager's first pitch is missing, ball 1. Lady Warriors play here tomorrow?
Correct. 2 here tomorrow.
The pitch, inside and low, ball 2. What a nice job she's done in her 3rd year here. Jade's done a very good job getting up to 3rd now in the region standings. So there's been progress every year. Now the 2-0 on the way, and batter was holding up, and the ball squirted off the bat as he stood in the box. It's a foul ball for strike 1. 2 balls and a strike to the 220 hitting DH, the number 9 man in the order, Polinsky. And the right-hander winds and fires, and that one is in for a strike. The inside part of the plate counts even at 2-2.
Umpire's been given that pitch on the inside corner to the left-hand hitters.
It's the first time Polanski's seen a full wind by the pitcher. He's had trouble in every inning with base runners. A lot of it is his own doing. Now the pitch, swing, a big cut, and down he goes, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3, first time the Blue Storm have turned that trick today. And so we played 4. We are still scoreless here at Wabash Valley. We're back in 90.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to a lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to see, to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
Get freedom of choice at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a Ford Bronco up to $20,000 off and get a new 2025 F-150 with payments as low as $542 a month. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. You have freedom of choice at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2025 Jeep Wrangler with payments as low as $304 a month and 2025 Grand Cherokee L as low as $479 a month. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Stone Silver has thrown 43 pitches through the first 4 innings. He'll face the 7, 8, and 9 in the order here in the top of the 5th. Quinn Argensinger leads it off. He's a third baseman, bats from the left side. And first pitch to him is low and away for ball 1. Argensinger flew out to left his last time up. Next one from Silver on the way. That was hit hard toward left. Coming in, the ball is scary. No chance out there. Little line drive falls in. Third hit given up on the day by Stone Silver. That was a solid shot to left.
Nice piece of hitting by the Southwestern third baseman. Went the other way. And they've got a runner on board. Third hit of the day for the Blue Storm.
Now the 8-hitter Colin Ryder at the plate. I don't think they'll bunt with Ryder. I think they would with the shortstop who's on deck. Short lead at first by Argensinger. Silver works off the stretch to the plate. Line drive to left. In the hole there. That ball was hit sharply. So back-to-back hits to start off the 5th inning against Stone Silver. So this best scoring opportunity of the day for Southwestern. That's their first runner to arrive at second base. Now it is the shortstop, Giovanni Escandon. He bats from the right side. Light hitter, 286 on the season. I will bet you this pastry he's going to bunt here. What do you got to put up against that?
Where did you get that?
Tony Malzone.
Oh, okay.
Cornette in at first. DeFreitas on the grass at third, and let's see if Escandon wants to bunt. Here's the pitch. He shows bunt and bunts through it. Strike 1. It's a foul ball.
And upset with himself as he comes back to the plate. Missed that one.
It's a breaking pitch up high in the zone, maybe above the zone that time for Escandon. He's the shortstop out of Plantation, Florida. In on the corners are the Warriors looking for the bunt. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Silver. Runners leading from first and second. Here it comes. Shows bunt, takes it back, and it's outside. Ball 1, 1-1. Off the plate and away and down low. Warren Cornette is not holding the runner on at all. He's in, 30 feet in front of the base at first base? Almost like fast pitch softball down there now. Here's the bunt. He bunts through it. Strike 2. Well, what do you think on 1 and 2? We let him hit now, or you keep the bunt on?
Well, I would think, and back first baseman showing that he's assuming it's going to be they've pulled the bunt off. Well, maybe not. He's on the edge of the grass anyway.
Wouldn't be surprised to still see him try to bunt. 1-2 pitch on the way. Stone Silver on the hill. Here it comes. Outside, 2-2. And he showed no inclination to bunt that time. I wonder if Cornette will back up a step at first. This kid's got good speed, we assume. He's the shortstop for Southwestern, so be hard to double up. They are cheating in at short and second. Looking for the double play ball. Here's the pitch. Strike just below the zone, ball 3. I'm a good umpire from up here. That ball looked just about a half an inch low. So now the pressure on the pitcher. He's got to throw a strike here. First and second, nobody out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. So Escandon does not do the job of moving runners up, and the Warriors get the out.
Nice.
Third strikeout of the day, I think. 4th strikeout for Stone Silver.
And a big one there, needless to say. Came back to get that one by him. 1 out.
Argensinger and Ryder both led off with solid base hits. Now, top of the order, Dane DeWeese. 1 for 2. He had a base hit last time. Base hitter would probably drive in the lead run, the go-ahead run of the game. We're still tied at 0-0. Ground ball toward third, foul down that way, strike one. So a big at bat for the top of the order, Dane DeWeese. Double plays in order. Argentina leads from second. Ryder leads from first. A 1 pitch. A little high, 1-1. I did better not calling that one, Scott. I waited for the umpire that time.
How nice of you.
Yeah. You know, it's quite a skill to be able to umpire from up here. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 2 on. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, late start on that one.
So Stone Silver trying to work out of the jam. He got the first 2 base hits in the inning.
Boy, this would be a big pitch here.
It'd be nice to not face the 3-hitter this inning. He's the big RBI home run guy for them. Their catcher, Brendan Brock. Here's Silver's pitch on 1 and 2. Popped in the air, out of play on the right side. Nice job by DeWeese just to get a piece of it up there. That was a good pitch.
Yep, just had to reach out with the bat to try to stay alive in that one, and he did.
He's trying to stay alive, keep the ball in play somewhere. A lot of hitting room on the right side for this young man. Check plays up the middle at second base. Cornette behind the runner at first. 1-2 pitch. Swing, he foul-tipped it and caught by Malzone. Second strikeout in a row. Now it's Zach Zukowski. This is a big at-bat for this young man. He lined out to second last time with a runner on and grounded out to second his first time up. I sense a trend going that direction. So 2 on and 2 out. 2 big strikeouts for Stone Silver after the first 2 reached on base hits. Ball hitting in the air towards center field. Bond is there. Under it. Ball finally comes down and Bond makes the catch. What a great job by Stone Silver. Gave up base hits to the first 2 hitters. They're stranded out there. They didn't get any farther than first and second. 2 strikeouts on a pop-up. Go to the bottom of the 5th. The Warriors still tied 0-0.
I'm Mason Gross. I am a marketing business management major at Wabash Valley College. You'll learn a lot about in the business industry as a whole, and that really helps you to explore your options as far as to what's out there. So I'm doing my internship at Summer Real Estate in Salem, Illinois. Right now I'm working on getting my license. I am hanging around the office, going to showings, and doing everything I can as a non-licensee to get myself ready for when I graduate and take that step as an agent.
My name is Parker Linson. I'm a second-level nursing student at Wabash Valley College. We were able to get hands-on experience with a mannequin that has real breath sounds, real, lung sounds, and can cough and, do different things. That makes it really unique to have that kind of experience right here on campus. And then we've done clinicals. Being able to go into those ICUs and emergency departments and be able to see those critical patients, it is a very good experience. Being able to be in that position and look back to where I come from, it's just awesome to be able to have that experience.
Illinois lawmakers are back in Springfield to finalize a new budget for the coming fiscal year as the General Assembly winds down its spring session. Join Illinois lawmakers and the Capital News Illinois team of veteran State House reporters with weekly on-the-scene coverage through adjournment at the end of May. Illinois lawmakers, now a public service of Capital News Illinois.
Bottom of the 5th inning, no score, top of the order. Aiden Coffey leads off for the Warriors against Caleb Oligschlager, who throws the first in there for a strike. And I think that's the right pronunciation, Oligschlager.
Yep.
If I look at it spelled out, it makes more sense to me, but it's a lot of letters. A little light rain falling here at Wabash Valley. The pitch is low and away, 1-1 now. Don't worry, though, that rain will stop in 24 minutes, possibly. And now they're going to come in and talk about the rain situation, I'm afraid. I'm not sure what they're doing here. They're going to bring the Warriors, they're going to bring everybody off the field. They saw lightning, evidently.
Oh, okay.
That first base umpire, he's got way too good a view. Saw lightning over in the west, so we'll take a rain delay. It's 1 ball, 1 strike on the hitter.
1:06. The rain delay begins.
Okay, get your best information out here. They're going to go out, maybe get that. Looks like they're jogging out to get the tarp. Let's see what they do here.
The umbrellas are popping up, and Siri said it was going to be raining. He said it was raining, and I'll be darned, she was right.
It's supposed to stop here in about 20 minutes and then not rain again until 4 o'clock, which would give us a chance to get this whole game in. I don't think they're going to get a second game in. That looks like a lot of weather coming in after that, maybe.
The Warriors are putting a little hustle and getting down to their right field line. Get everything set.
Field's in remarkable shape for the amount of rain we've had all spring long. Looks good.
And because of the work they had to do to ready it for today, it probably would not need too much to put it back where it was just a few hours ago, unfortunately.
Here's the joy of being a home team. You get to roll that tarp out and make it work.
All right, we'll take a break and we'll collect our thoughts and come back with...
I'll try to have a thought when you get back.
We'll have rain delay theater for you. That's when we come back. No score here. Back in a moment.
I'm Mason Gross. I am a marketing business management major at Wabash Valley College. You'll learn a lot about the business industry as a whole, and that really helps you to explore your options as far as to what's out there. So I'm doing my internship at Summer Real Estate in Salem, Illinois. Right now I'm working on getting my license. I am hanging around the office, going to showings, and doing everything I can as a non-licensee to get myself ready for when I graduate and take that step as an agent.
My name is Parker Linson. I'm a second-level nursing student at Wabash Valley College. We were able to get hands-on experience with a mannequin that has real breath sounds, real, lung sounds, and can cough and, do different things. That makes it really unique to have that kind of experience right here on campus. And then we've done clinicals. Being able to go into those ICUs and emergency departments and be able to see those critical patients, it is a very good experience. Being able to be in that position and look back to where I come from, it's just awesome to be able to have that experience.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Top of the fifth inning, rain has come. Look out in right field, you probably get a view of that. The Warrior ball club's out there getting the tarp ready. They'll tarp the field. It'll quit raining. We'll play after that. That's the way it looks anyway. So tell you what, Scott, why don't we just do this instead of playing commercials? We'll just turn our microphones off. You can watch it rain for a little bit. We'll come back on. I think the first base umpire saw lightning. If that's true, I think that's what he's pointing at. It wasn't raining that hard. It means a 30-minute delay. So 1:36, check back around in. We'll see if we're ready to go by then.
We will keep the stream on just without audio. So just stand by when you hear us talking. Hey, we're back.
Talk among yourselves.
All right. We'll talk to you later. Welcome back.
Yeah, they delayed this thing at 1:06. I think we'll be ready to start right at 1:36. It looks like 3 minutes from now they should be ready. They're rolling up the tarp. Southwestern's back on the field, so how about that? And I understand there was not lightning. Just because of the rain that was coming, they covered the field.
It may not be totally out of the woods for the whole afternoon, but this seems to be the bigger of the shower that would. And we see there's this smaller cells here and there that may cause us problems, maybe, but we're good to go right now. And so the question was, if we didn't even get game one in, and they played the doubleheader tomorrow, do they come back here then for a deciding game if necessary?
I don't think so.
They were going to play all three of them there?
I think they'll play whatever's left of this game. They're hoping to get this one in. That's the hope. And play part of the second one here, and then play the rest of that tomorrow morning, and then the final game over there. But I don't think they're coming back here.
Okay.
That's my guess. Even if they have to play 2.5, that's against union rules. Somebody's union. There are umpires involved in this. So the umpire just signaled up here. We're just about ready. Like a time in kind of play, you know. Waved his hand and pointed at the pitcher. So it's a new pitcher. That's what's going on.
Okay.
That's the signal.
And let's see, we get a look at him and see what number he's wearing.
I think that's 15.
Okay.
It'll be Nate Phillips, right-hander out of Waterloo, Illinois. Well, really, their first pitcher did very well. Ulrich Schlager went through 5 innings actually. Gave up 4 hits, had runners on base. He hit a couple, walked a couple, and gets by without having a run scored.
And now they come back
through 4 innings, right?
Yeah, and now they come back with Nate Phillips. He's 5-0 in the years. He's appeared in 11 games, only started 1. A 2.97 ERA, 36 in the third innings. There's about 35 hits, but he has struck out 40, and he's walked only 8 batters.
This is a 3-game set, and really, if one of these teams sweeps all 3, they'll host next weekend. My understanding is if either team loses a game and doesn't sweep, then that will be hosted at Lakeland, I think. For sure, Logan will host one, and Warriors would like to do the same. Count was 1 ball, 1 strike on Aiden Coffey. Ulrich Schlager is out, and Nate Phillips is in, and Warriors have the tarp put up, and how about that? Didn't take long, did it? Almost 30 minutes exactly on the rain delay.
So with a 1-1 count, whose batter is this?
I think the batter belongs to the second pitcher.
Second pitcher?
What do you think?
That's fine with me. Yeah.
That's who I'm going to give him to. It makes it a lot easier that way, doesn't it? Aiden Coffey will lead it off. 422 hitter for the Warriors, who's hit by a pitch and grounded out to third base in his 2 trips so far. Welcome back. More baseball coming your way. Wabash and Southwestern tied at 0 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Phillips' first pitch of the game is at the bottom of the zone for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
31 minutes on the rain delay.
Not bad, really.
Yep.
Got that tarp on and off pretty quickly. Phillips' next pitch is sprayed off on the right side. That's foul. Just over the fence down the right side. 1 ball and 2 strikes is the count. Lots of foul territory here. Both lines.
Both these ball clubs have had plenty of scoring opportunities. We're still scoreless.
There's foul tip at the plate off the catcher. Warriors left 6 runners on base through the first 3 innings. 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 3 in the third.
And Southwestern has left 4 on.
Wonder if Stone Silver will come back. I think he will. That ball's popped toward right field. Pettigrew goes back on it. He's under it and makes the first out of the inning on that catch. Now batting A.J. Malzone, a Warrior catcher. He's 2 for 2 with a double and a base hit. Did a little looper over the shortstop's head last time and did a line drive to the right field gap his first time up.
How about home run number 11?
Anytime would be good. I'm ready for it. One out now for Phillips as he works. Breaking pitch, catches the outside corner. That's a pretty pitch, strike one. Playing two today, we hope. A one delivery, another breaking pitch, outside corner, strike two.
So the difference between if this was a postseason game and a regular season game, it's not suspended though, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
I think it will be suspended.
I know the postseason would be.
It's a region game. I think they will suspend it and just play it. There's a ball hit hard toward left field. Going back on the ball is DeWeese. He dives, lays out. It gets by him and rolls to the fence. That's a double for A.J. Malzone. 3 for 3. And a runner at second base now with just one out for the Warriors.
Nice try for DeWeese. Couldn't quite come up with that ball that was kind of tailing away. And how about this? Golden opportunity, another runner in scoring position.
So A.J. Malzone's hitting the ball to the park. And there's a Reds scout down there. I hope he likes what he sees. Jack Scarry with a chance to drive the run in. Back in the first inning of this very same situation, one out, runner at second, hit a ground ball to short. It was booted by the shortstop. Scarry reached, they got the runner at third base, though. And he takes a pitch too high for ball one. So the ball's hit to short. Malzone got caught off of third base and lost that runner. Base hit here would put the Warriors on top in all likelihood. And swinging a foul tip at the plate. Counts even 1-1. But like it never even rained out here. Field looks good. Came out with a little diamond dry around the home plate area. When they did, it did knock their pitcher out of the game. 1 out, 1 on. 1-1 on the hitter. Here's the pitch to Scarry, and it hit him. Somewhere I've got stats on that, and I'm just telling you, he gets hit all the time. Third hit batter or fourth of the day for the Warriors.
Well, that is the 26th time this year. Malzone's been hit 21, but Scarry leads the team. That's a ton.
That's the fourth hit batter of the game. Now Ian Check will bat with runners at first and second, 1 out. Phillips pitch, breaking pitch, finds inside corner, strike one. That ball was a fastball that got Scarry off the shoulder.
Didn't see as many fastballs out of the first hurler of the day, and he lived a charmed life with the breaking stuff.
Here's the next delivery, and that's an off-speed pitch right down the middle, strike two. Fooled him that time. Nate Phillips on the mound.
That was as fast as the fastball from the first hurler.
About the same, you're right. 0-2 pitch to Check, swing and a miss. Foul tip caught by the catcher for the second out of the inning.
Nice pitch.
Went up in the zone, just threw it hard and threw it by him. So that brings up Crew Bond. He's been hit by a pitch and he's walked, so he'd like to put the ball in play here. Last time he walked with 2 on and had second and third at the time. They didn't mind walking him. He's the 5 hitter in the club. On the club, he's the center fielder. And a breaking pitch is outside, ball one. Pitch was close. Thought the Southwestern folks. And they called
a balk?
They called a ball on time. They're going to say a balk and take that pitch away. You're right. So now it's the same situation that Bond had last time. 2 outs and 2 on runners, a second and third. Last time he was walked. And he takes this pitch off the plate, ball one. Well, I didn't see the balk, did you? Of course, I never see the balk. I always yell balk when I'm down there, but I don't ever see it. 1-0 pitch, breaking pitch right down the heart, 1-1.
Well, he said he died of breaking stuff now.
This guy's got a nice curveball. Well, base hit here would put the Warriors up. Tie game 0-0 right now. There's a ground ball up the middle right to the pitcher Phillips. A one-hop tosses to first, and that ends the inning. In the inning, the Warriors get one hit, no runs. They leave 2 runners on base. We played 5 complete. It's 0-0 as we go to the top of the 6th. Back in a minute.
And we let.
Illinois lawmakers are back in Springfield to finalize a new budget for the coming fiscal year as the General Assembly winds down its spring session. Join Illinois lawmakers and the Capital News Illinois team of veteran State House reporters with weekly on-the-scene coverage through adjournment at the end of May. Illinois lawmakers, now a public service of Capital News Illinois.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Get freedom of choice at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a Ford Bronco up to $20,000 off and get a new 2025 F-150 with payments as low as $542 a month. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. You have freedom of choice at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2025 Jeep Wrangler with payments as low as $304 a month and 2025 Grand Cherokee L as low as $479 a month. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Go to the bottom of the sixth, or top of the sixth, pardon me. It'll be Brock, Stankel, and Pettigrew. And guess what? Stone Silver is back. He hadn't thrown a pitch for, well, I'm guessing, about 42 minutes or so. He's been down a long time. Let's see how he fares. And he faces their best hitter, Brendan Brock, the catcher. He's grounded out to short both times. So Silver's had his way so far with the big guy. This young man out of Mascoutah, Illinois. And there's a ball popped in the air. On the right side, second baseman goes back. That's check. He gives way and out of the right fielder. And Wang makes the play for out number one. Well, Brock very aggressive at the plate, went for the first pitch, and one up, one down. Now hitting Jackson Stankel. He's the designated hitter. He walked and struck out so far.
That's the fourth straight batter retired since Silver surrendered 2 singles in the fifth.
Wonder how that layoff's going to work for Stone. Outside ball one on the first pitch. We're already in the sixth inning. This game's clicking along, even though there was a 31-minute rain delay. Is that right?
Yep.
Ball's hit hard and deep toward right center field. Got a chance, and it is bounces up against the wall. Stanko will roll into second base with a double. He's there with just one out.
And the longest hit of the day for Southwestern. They've had some singles, but there's a double. And a runner in scoring position.
That ball was spanked out toward the right center field gap. I thought it might get out of here, but a little dead today. Hitter now is Corbin Pettigrew. He's walked and has flown out to center field. And now we're working on Stone Silver's equipment out there. They get a tongue depressor. He'll get the cleats free of the mud. I guess that's the issue. So nice hit by Jackson Stankel. That's about the hardest hit ball of the day for either team. Malzone hit one in the same spot out there, actually, back in the first inning. AJ's had a big day. He's 3 for 3 with a couple doubles. But the Warriors haven't been able to push a run across yet.
Stranded 8 runners.
6 stranded for Southwestern. That's plenty as well. They've only gone down 1, 2, 3, I guess the first 2 innings. Oh, the second inning, there was a walk, so just the first inning. So 1 out now. Silver works on the hitter. Ground ball to first base. Stand down the ball nicely as Cornett steps on the bag. 3 unassisted for the second out, and the runner moves up to third on the ground out. Now it's Jose Trinidad. He struck out both the times he's been up. Struck out swinging both times. Silver would like to get him that way again. They got a runner at third with a chance to put the first run on the board here. Silver will work off the stretch with the runner at third. Brings it to the plate. Curveball popped in the air. Center fielder Crew Bond goes to his left, now comes in a little bit and makes the grab for the third out of the inning. So nicely done by the pitcher Stone Silver. After the double, he stranded that runner. We played 5.5. Warriors and Southwestern tied up in a good one, 0-0.
I'm Mason Gross. I am a marketing business management major at Wabash Valley College. You'll learn a lot about the business industry as a whole, and that really helps you to explore your options as far as to what's out there. So I'm doing my internship at Summer Real Estate in Salem, Illinois. Right now I'm working on getting my license. I am hanging around the office, going to showings, and doing everything I can as a non-licensee to get myself ready for when I graduate and take that step as an agent.
My name is Parker Linson. I'm a second-level nursing student at Wabash Valley College. We were able to get hands-on experience with a mannequin that has real breath sounds, real, lung sounds, and can cough and, do different things. That makes it really unique to have that kind of experience right here on campus. And then we've done clinicals. Being able to go into those ICUs and emergency departments and be able to see those critical patients, it is a very good experience. Being able to be in that position and look back to where I come from, it's just awesome to be able to have that experience.
811, if you're not familiar with that, it's a Julie program in the state of Illinois. It's actually nationwide, but that's a free service. The utilities take care of that. Customer wanting to dig or plant flowers or fence posts or something like that, call that service, give us 2 business days, that's the law, 2 business days notice. We'll come out and we'll locate all the underground utilities in your area and make sure that you know where you're able to dig and you can dig safely, and we're protected and you're protected that way.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. The Warriors lead it off here in the 6th with Jackson Wang. He looks at strike 1. Look, my scorebook says the Warriors only have 3 hits, all of them by A.J. Malzone. Is that right?
That's exactly right.
There's a ground ball. There's a hit. Wang knocks it up the middle. Thank you very much. Leadoff guy on base for the Warriors. Now Owen Cornett will bat. He's been hit by a pitch and struck out.
So now it's up to 7, 8, 9 to get this runner across.
Warriors had a lot of base runners, just 4 hits. They hit us 4 times with a pitch, walked 1 or 2. So Cornett will bat now. Shows bunt here with 0-0 and does bunt the ball fair down the first base line. That's a good bunt. Stays fair and they throw to first base for the out. Sacrifice is good for the 2nd time today. The Warriors move a runner up.
Nice underhand flip by Phillips.
Play goes 1-3 on the out, and the sacrifice is good. And Wang moved up to second base. And Drake DeFreitas, third baseman, will bat. Well, you get the idea. 1 run might help here.
Yep.
No score so far.
1 run might be all we need.
Been a well-pitched game so far. Defense has been sharp. Inside it hit him. 5th one of the Warriors today hit by a pitch. Didn't get him too badly, but it just nicked him on the inside.
Yeah, 2nd by Phillips. 5 on the day.
Well, the Warriors, they take pride in that. They work at not flinching when the ball's inside. He took it off the arm that time. So Max Polinsky with 1 out and runners at 1st and 2nd. He's not bunting here. He's the designated hitter, number 9 hole hitter. He swings and fouls it back, strike 1.
And depending on what happens here at this at-bat, we're back to the top of the order next.
Colin Ryder, the first baseman, in on the grass for Southwestern. Not sure why he's there with the left-hand hitter up. Here's the 0-1 pitch taken at the bottom of the zone, strike 2. I have no idea why you would play that shallow at first base. Makes it a lot easier to hit the ball by you. Polinsky, he's in a hole 0-2 right now. Nate Phillips trying to work out of this jam. And ball's taken and throw down to first base, and that's why he's there, and almost got him. So I learned something about it this time. Cornett is there because a snap throw would just about get that runner. Sliding back in was DeFreitas, and it was close at first base.
Now he backs up. First baseman does.
And by the way, Polinsky struck out on that play as well, so there are 2 outs. And Aiden Coffey, the leadoff guy for the Warriors. 2 on and 2 out. He tries to bunt and lays it down foul down the third base line. Malzone is on deck. Wouldn't it be nice to have the bases loaded with him up, wouldn't it? That's what Coffey was thinking on that bunt attempt. Phillips gave up a leadoff walk, sacrifice. He hit a guy. Those two runners are still on base. And there's a pitch taken right down the heart, 0-2. So Coffey now has to protect the plate on 2 strikes, the 2 on. Southwestern worked out a lot of jams today. The Warriors haven't been able to get the big hit at the right time. Only 4 hits on the day for Wabash. Here's the pitch. Too high, 1-2 now. So Jackson Wang leads from second. At first base, it's DeFreitas who was hit by a pitch. We've got to make him pay for all these free passes they've given. Breaking pitch, foul away. Count stays 1-2. Talk more about Stone Silver, but he was in the dugout for about at least 40 minutes with that rain delay after he got the last out of the 5th inning before the 6th started and came back out. Only threw 5 pitches and got all 3 outs that inning. 1-2 delivery on the way. Hit hard toward right center field. That ball's got a chance to get down. It is caught by the right fielder.
Nice
catch. Pettigrew got a nice jump on it, ran into the gap, and snared it for out number 3. In the inning, the Warriors get 1 base hit. Correct, 1 base hit, that's it. And they leave 2 runners on base. No runs scored. Go to the top of the 7th inning, no score.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, my name is Rylan Robb. I am from Albion, Illinois, and I am a radio TV major here at Wabash Valley College. From broadcasting all sorts of sports games to producing my own TV show and radio show, the hands-on experience is as much as you want to do with it. In terms of the program itself, I think it's really special. It's really like almost a little family in a way, and it's really been really nice being able to experience the things I have with people that genuinely appreciate it with me.
As soon as I came here, I started looking at the programs that they have, and the most that I like, it was early childhood education, and then after I see the classes and everything, that's the one that I picked. I would like to be a teacher in the future. I like it so much because I had the experience to work at Small World with the kids, and each day I learn, and I learn from the kids, and like with my teachers, like they teach me all the stuff that I need to do to be a better teacher. And classes is amazing, so I would just recommend everyone to come here to Wabash Valley College.
All right, we go to the 7th. We are still scoreless. Game 1 of this final Region 24 series of the year. Important one for the Warriors. They pretty well decided we have to sweep this thing to hopefully gain one of the top 2 spots and host a first-round playoff series next week. We'll see if we can get to that. First pitch of the 7th is ball 1 low to Quinn Argetsinger. There you go. I can't even read my own writing. Here's the next pitch. Misses low, ball 2. This is quite the effort by Silver. 40-plus minutes of delay by the time he pitched again following the rain delay, and he did very well in the last inning. Now the 2-0 pitch tapped hard to the right side and through between second and first for a base hit. So a leadoff single for the Southwestern third baseman, and the Blue Storm have something going here in the 7th.
That's exactly what happened back in the 5th. He led off with a base hit.
So we'll see what Ryder does now, the number 8 hitter. He has a hit today in 2 trips. Big, tall, right-handed batter. Silver's allowed a few hits. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits on the day. The first pitch is low, ball 1. Big, tall, right-handed batter.
So Silver's been behind these 2 first hitters in the 7th inning.
He surrendered a 1-out double in the 6th and worked around it to preserve his shutout. Now the pitch. outside. That one misses low and away for ball 2. 2-0 now the count. Runner at first.
It feels like he's struggling to find the zone right now.
Looks back at the runner. Does Silver. Now he aims to bring it home and does. And there's a tap to the left side. Third baseman goes to second for one. On at first for a double play. Did we get it? Yeah, no.
Yeah, they got it.
Oh, they got it. That was an out signal. Okay. How about that? 5-4-3, right?
Right. That was kind of slow developing. The ball was not hit hard to third base. A great turn out there by Check at second base, and they get them both.
How about that? Wiped out the lead single, and 2 away now for the number 9 hitter, Escondo.
I didn't think they had any chance for double play when that ball was hit.
Yeah, it was way back to the third baseman, and there's ball 1 to the hitter. The Freitas really had to kind of lay back on it, so he had to wait for it to get to him. Had a long throw and got him there to the second for the second out, made the force there, and then the turn worked out perfectly in the end. And barely got him. Now there's 2 away. And what's the count on the hitter? That's 2 pitches to the hitter now, right?
Yeah, it's 1-1.
It's 1-1 the count. And the pitch on the way. Curveball. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. We're in the top of the 7th. Double play is your friend, right? Here's the next one on the way. Swing and a miss. He did not hold up, and down goes the number 9 hitter. And that ends the 7th. The 2 great innings by Silver after the long delay. And we are still scoreless as we go to the bottom of the 7th.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to a lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
All right, let's go to the bottom of the 7th and get a run here. We are scoreless. Southwestern Illinois and Wabash Valley. The Warriors will send 2, 3, and 4 to the plate here in the 7th against Phillips, the second hurler used today by the Blue Storm. And A.J. Malzone couldn't be any more effective. He's got a perfect day going. 3 for 3.
Center fielder plays him around toward the left a little bit here. Last 2 hits by Malzone have been that direction.
And there's a swing and a well-hit ball to right center field. Back, and it is out of here, right?
No, that's caught by the center fielder.
Can't see a darn thing. He caught that ball in center field. 1 away.
Trinidad played it well. He just loped back on the ball right at the fence, reached up and grabbed it for the first out of the inning.
1 away. And that brings up Scary now, number 3 hitter. He was hit by a pitch in his last at-bat in the 5th. And the first pitch home stays high, ball 1.
Time for the home team announcers to root a little bit, isn't it? That's 5 home runs for Scary on the year, maybe 1 coming right here. He's got that pop in the bat.
Pitch. No, that's a strike. Caught the outside part of the plate, working away from the right-handed hitter.
Just about the same pitch as the first one, just evidently a little bit closer.
1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the 7th. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Phillips really mixing the pitch as well. That ball bled in on the right-handed hitter, make it tough for him to hit.
He comes at you with a little more velocity than the first pitcher used today. The pitch. Batter held up, looked at ball two. Didn't miss by much. Counts even now, 2-2.
Nice take on that breaking pitch. It started on the outside corner, but ended up low and away.
Warriors have stranded 10 runners today. The pitch. High, ball two.
Not much out of the zone. Not much out of the zone that time.
That's ball three. Counts full, 3-2 now to the hitter. Phillips is ready. Here it comes. Misses, ball four, and the Warriors have a base runner on. With one out, that's Jack Scary.
Interesting pitch on 3-2. He threw the breaking ball off the plate, and Scary didn't go for it.
And that'll bring up Ian Check, I should say. Check fanned his last time at the plate in the fifth. He's over 3 today. He could keep this bottom of the seventh going. Somehow the Blue Storm got by A.J. Malzone, but Scary reached with a walk. The pitch, big cut. There goes the runner to second. He's going to be out. And he is. That was an easy put away there on the stolen base attempt by Scary. Now there's 2 outs and a swing and a miss for the hitter, 0-1 on him.
I like the aggression by the Warriors. I didn't like the outcome very well.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that one. And strike to the batter. 0-2 now. That gets the folks in the first base dugout from Southwestern a little bit excited, coming on the heels of the thrown out runner. And there's a swing and a pop fly into the outfield.
Center fielder
has the beat on the ball and makes the catch, and that ends the 7th inning. So we are still scoreless. Warriors come up empty. They strand another runner. They've left 11 now. We played 7 full. Still no score. We're back in 90 seconds.
Choose your new vehicle today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2025 Ram 1500 with payments as low as $399 a month, or a 2024 Hornet for only $278 a month. Come in and get yours today at Steve Faulkner Automotive.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at stevefaulknerautomotive.com.
$811, if you're not familiar with that, it's a Julie program in the state of Illinois. It's actually nationwide, but that's a free service. The utilities take care of that. Customer wanting to dig or plant flowers or fence posts or something like that, call that service. Give us 2 business days. That's the law, 2 business days notice. We'll come out and we'll locate all the underground utilities in your area and make sure that you know where you're able to dig and you can dig safely, and we're protected and you're protected that way.
Okay, we go to the 8th. Can you believe it? Nobody has crossed home plate today.
He had a runner at third, and he was rounded the base too far back in the first inning. That cost. They've had a couple guys there as well.
Southwestern is stranded 7. The Warriors have stranded 10. And Silver, and how many pitches do you have Silver for?
In my book, is probably wrong, but I've got him for 72 pitches through 7 innings.
An amazing feat he's put together today, considering he's gone 2 innings after sitting out a rain delay and then sitting out a top of the inning. So 42, the bottom of the inning rather, so 42 minutes or so, and he was on the bench. Leadoff hitter presents bunt, looks at ball 1. And that is the number 1 hitter, Dane DeWeese.
Big inning for Southwestern, top of the order up.
336 hitter. Pitch in there, strike called. Counts even at 1-1. 1, 2, and 3 in the order here in the 8th for Southwestern.
I think Dave Garcia told his kids, hey, we're swinging too early.
They were doing a lot of that early on, weren't they? There's a tap right back by the pitcher. Dribbles through the middle of the infield in for a base hit. I don't know if Silver got a handle on it, slowed it down a little bit on the glove hand, but up the middle it went, base hit, and Southwestern again has something going. They've gotten ahead in the last 5 straight innings, but no runs to show for the day.
DeWeese, 17 stolen bases, hasn't been caught stealing yet. He's got the lead at first base. And I wouldn't even be surprised to see him bunt here, really, with no score in the 8th.
Zach Zykowski at the dish, right-handed batter. He presents bunt and took ball 1. 17 of 17, huh? They say he's the fastest guy on this team.
That's what his grandpa said, right?
That's what his grandpa said.
Grandpa said he's pretty good.
And you always believe Papa's. 1-0. Warrior right-hander brings the next one. There's a bunt down the first base side, and it dribbles foul. So the count's even at 1-1, and third baseman charged, and he goes back. Runner goes back. We're set. Now they're going to leave DeFreitas in on the grass at third. 1 ball, 1 strike to the hitter. Silver operates from the belt. And here comes the pitch. There's a bunt, missed it, and it went back to the backstop anyway. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just got a piece of that one, but couldn't put it down. Well, I was kind of hoping the bunt would be good and they could walk the next guy up instead of having to pitch to him.
Because the next guy would be Brendan Brock, a .494 hitter.
We've already got him out 3 times. I'd be satisfied with that.
Yeah, what are the odds we can do it again, huh? Well, let's hope so. If we get that far. Here's the throw to first, diving back the runner.
Stone Silver's been the star of the game for the Warriors so far. We're in the 8th, no score.
Zykowski at the plate.
Good lead at first by Deweese.
And here comes the 1-2. Swing and a shot into center. Center fielder is there on the line drive. Bond pulls it down. That's out number 1.
That ball was stung, but Crew Bond played it perfectly just to his left.
Yep, 1 away. And here he is, Mr. Brock. He is 0 for 3 today. He hasn't probably been 0 for 3 since he was in grade school. And the Warriors need to get him out again. No score, we're in the 8th. Silver from the belt brings it in and down the middle, but misses. Ball 1.
Just off the plate outside, the umpire signals. Not sure anybody believed it.
I was going to say, how about a show of hands up here? One and 0 the count. Here's the pitch on the way. They're held up, takes a strike. The count's even at 1-1. Nice pitch by Silver. That one was more to the umpire's liking, and the count's even.
Brock's only struck out 20 times with 31 walks on the year.
The right-hander at the dish is awaiting the 1-1. There goes the runner. There's a throw on strike 2, and the ball got away. Here goes the runner now to third as the ball dribbled into the outfield, and he'll end up at third now. On strike 2 to the batter, right?
They've got 2 and 1 on the scoreboard.
Oh, it is 2 and 1. Okay, so Deweese scoots all the way to third. So they called ball 2 on that one. And so now Brock in a great position with a 2-1 count on him and a runner at third. That would be the lead run. Warriors bring the infield in all the way around the horn. On the edge of the grass, the pitch stays high. Ball 2. Or is that ball 1? I can't read that scoreboard. 1 and 2?
I think it's 3 and 1.
Oh, it's 3 and 1. Okay. There we go. Now they're correcting the score.
They got 2 and 2
now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Umpire flashes that. Thank you. That helps.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Here is Silver in a jam now. Brings the next one in. Batter held up. Ball 3.
And again, right now, you do not have to throw a strike here. You got runner at third base with 1 out. Their best hitter up. A good hitter following him as well, but you don't have to give in to him.
Yep, Stanek would be due next. He has a double on the day in 3 trips. Let's see what happens with Brendan Brock. Counts full. Silver from the belt. Brings it in. Blocked by the catcher. That's ball 4 to the hitter. Now the Blue Storm have runners on the corners now with 1 away.
And that doesn't bother me to see him walk at all.
Yeah.
He has 20 stolen bases out of 25 attempts this year, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him run here. Although Stanek has had a nice day at the plate. He's hit the ball hard. Strikeout, a double, and a walk for him.
He's the DH in the order, big kid. Goes down the third base side to talk with his manager and get things straight. How he wants to approach this at-bat.
Got the base runner on the
yep.
field as well. He could bunt. I mean, that's a possibility. It's a nothing game here in the eighth.
You could squeeze him home, do you?
He's the fourth hitter in the lineup. You wouldn't think so.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so.
Now the Warriors are going to call timeout and talk about
They're
that scenario.
Talk about it, yep. Well, we're in the eighth. We've had a 31-minute rain delay. Things look a little better now. I can't quite call it blue sky, but it's not nearly as ominous as it was earlier in the day.
So Aaron Biddle out charging up the troops, talking about the defense, what's going to happen here.
When we get to the bottom of the eighth, it'll be 6, 7, and 8 in the order for the Warriors.
Just one out in the inning, correct? Line drive out
just
by
one out. Yep, by
Zankowski. Hit the ball hard to center field.
Pettigrew would be next in the Southwestern order. He has a hit today. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits on the day for the Blue Storm.
Got enough guts to walk this guy, walk the bases full, and go after the next guy, or would you just pitch to him? The bunt is in play as well. At third base, DeFreitas is in on the grass. First and third, and just one out.
And Silver is ready. Left-handed batter at the plate. First pitch, there's a swing and a shot to the right side. Glove by the second baseman, goes to short for one, on to first for the double play. What a way to get out of that inning. Well, a saving double play with a runner coming in from third. Saves the day for the Warriors, and Southwestern comes up snake eyes again. No runs on a hit. Great double play to end the inning, and we've now played 7.5 here at Wabash Valley. We are still scoreless here in the Region 24 regular season finale series.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
I'm Mason Gross. I am a marketing business management major at Wabash Valley College. You'll learn a lot about in the business industry as a whole, and that really helps you to explore your options as far as to what's out there. So I'm doing my internship at Summer Real Estate in Salem, Illinois. Right now I'm working on getting my license. I am hanging around the office, going to showings, and doing everything I can as a non-licensee to get myself ready for when I graduate and take that step as an agent.
My name is Parker Linson. I'm a second-level nursing student at Wabash Valley College. We were able to get hands-on experience with a mannequin that has real breath sounds, real, lung sounds, and can cough and, do different things. That makes it really unique to have that kind of experience right here on campus. And then we've done clinicals. Being able to go into those ICUs and emergency departments and be able to see those critical patients, it is a very good experience. Being able to be in that position and look back to where I come from, it's just awesome to be able to have that experience.
All right, we go to the bottom of the eighth. Krubon leads it off for the Wabash Valley Warriors and looks at a breaking ball and in there for a strike.
Nate Phillips has been good. This is his fourth inning of work starting out here.
He came in after the rain delay. There's ball one to the hitter, and the count's even at 1-1. Bond, Wang, and Cornett here in this inning. Next pitch, swing, and a high pop and out of play to the right side. Down the line, strike two. Well, the Warriors have turned 2 double plays on the day in 2 straight innings, but the one in the eighth was very special, where the runner making a dash for home. High ball 2 to the hitter.
That's the 8th inning. All you need is a run here and get 3 more outs. Game is sped by, even with the rain delay.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch swing and a shot between short and third into left field, base hit. Solid hit by Bond, and that's the way the bottom of the 8th starts. First hit of the day by Crew Bond. And now Jackson Wang with a hit to his credit this year, or this game. Trying to get him and move him over.
Well, Bond stole a base early, but last inning, Jack Scarry tried to steal, and he gunned him out by a bunch. So this catcher is very good back there.
And batter presents bunt, pulls it back, looks at ball 1.
And I think they are going to try to bunt Bond over into scoring position, and maybe somebody get a base hit and knock him in. The other thing, when you bunt the ball, the other team has to field it and throw the ball well, put the pressure on them.
See if the Warrior right fielder will be bunting in this situation. Yes, he will, and he lays it down. It is going foul on the third base side, so that is strike.
Tough pitch to bunt. That was a breaking ball up and in. He's still able to get a bat on it.
Strike 1 to the hitter. Counts even at 1-1. Owen Cornett, the number 7 hitter, would be next. Jackson Wang comes back, steps back in on the right side batter's box, and awaits the 1-1 pitch that Phillips will deliver here. Now, first a throw to first, runner back easily.
Yeah, Bond was not more than a body length away. He dove back in, just about overdove the base. Short lead at first.
And the Blue Storm right-hander from the belt brings it in. Again, bunt pulled back. Ball pops away from the catcher. It's ball 2. No advance by the runner. The count's 2-1.
Yeah, he was looking to throw the ball to first base. Bond was diving back in. Otherwise, he would have advanced on that pitch that got by the catcher. Out of the catcher's mitt.
Here's the next pitch by Phillips. There's a bunt. It stays fair, rolling third base side. Third baseman up and throws in time for the out. Runner moves up to second. He's there with 1 out for Cornett.
And that's the third time today the Warriors have sacrificed to get a runner in scoring position, and now it's time to drive him in.
So Bond moves up to second. And Cornett at the plate, looking for his first hit. He had a sack in the last inning. Here's a left-handed batter at the plate. Looks at one inside and low for ball 1. Runner in scoring position for the Warriors. And we'll tell you how many we've left on base today. We only need to get 1 home to take the lead. Here's the pitch. Held up, looks at a strike.
Nice backdoor breaking pitch that time to Cornett. He did not swing at it.
And the count is even now, 1-1. 1 on, 1 out. The runner is in scoring position at second. Phillips looks over that way at him. And here comes the Southwestern Hurlers pitch. Outside, batter held up, ball 2. 2-1 now. Phillips in his 4th inning of work, right?
Started in the 5th, so yeah, this is his 4th inning.
And the pitch, swing and a miss, big cut by the Warrior first baseman. Strike 2.
Now we need him to cut that swing down a little bit and put it in play somewhere.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second. That's the go-ahead run. Bottom of the 8th, we are scoreless. Phillips brings the next one in. Swinging a shot to the right side. Slow roller for the second baseman. He will fire over to first for the putout. And down to third goes the runner. He's there with 2 outs. For the number 8 hitter, DeFreitas. 2 away now. Runner at third. Drake today, as he struck out once, been hit by a pitch, hit a line drive. And the first pitch to him here in the bottom of the 8th sails high for ball 1.
Been a well-played game, just 1 error on the day. Wild pitch would be nice here.
A lot of hit batters in the game. And the next pitch takes a strike in the inside part of the plate. Counts even, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I don't think Silver's hit anybody, has he?
I don't think so.
I think all the hit batters are.
And 5 of them by the Southwestern hurlers. Here's the pitch. Swing, fly down the right side, out of play. Strike 2.
Now I got to protect here on 1 and 2.
Let's see if he can get a hold of one. The pitch. Swing, a foul back up here to the screen. Count remains 1 and 2.
Pitch right at the top of the zone, maybe a little above the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Here we go. Phillips is ready. Here he winds and fires, and that is ball 2 low.
Close.
Very close. Didn't miss by much.
By the way, we will not have the second game on the stream today.
Here's the 2-2 pitch coming high for ball 3.
We had the games covered if they had been on Saturday, but moved the games, and this is all the one that counts right here, though.
Here's the pitch, swinging a shot, foul. The third base coach, and down the third base side, count remains 2 and 2. Yeah, this is the one that mattered. I mean, they all matter to Wabash now. We've about got to sweep this series.
And Southwestern's the same. They need to sweep the Warriors.
Mm-hmm. Southwestern's in second in the region, Wabash in third. There's a swing and a miss. And that ends the inning. Down goes the Warrior third baseman. So we strand another runner. Sacrifice, moved him over. We just couldn't get him around, and we played 8 full innings here. Now the Warriors have stranded 11, and we are still 0-0 as we go to the 9th. That's next. Keep it here.
I'm Mason Gross. I am a marketing business management major at Wabash Valley College. You'll learn a lot about in the business industry as a whole, and that really helps you to explore your options as far as to what's out there. So I'm doing my internship at Summer Real Estate in Salem, Illinois. Right now I'm working on getting my license. I am hanging around the office, going to showings, and doing everything I can as a non-licensee to get myself ready for when I graduate and take that step as an agent.
My name is Parker Linson. I'm a second-level nursing student at Wabash Valley College. We were able to get hands-on experience with a mannequin that has real breath sounds, real lung sounds, and can cough and do different things. That makes it really unique to have that kind of experience right here on campus. And then we've done clinicals. Being able to go into those ICUs and emergency departments and be able to see those critical patients, it is a very good experience. Being able to be in that position and look back to where I come from, it's just awesome to be able to have that experience.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Top of the 9th, and Warrior starter Stone Silver still out there. He's thrown, according to my book, 85 pitches. He's been spectacular today, giving up 7 hits, stranded 7 runners, and has only walked a couple, so he's been very good. He'll face numbers 5, 6. Cross out, number 1. Well, the 8th inning ended on a spectacular double play. Stankel hit the ball hard at at Check at second. Able to get out with a run coming across the play, but didn't count because he got the out at first. Jose Trinidad, 0 for 3 today. Hit the ball to center field last time, struck out his first 2 times up. And this actually is a pinch hitter, Darian Lee. He's out of St. Louis, Missouri. He pinch hits here in the top of the 9th. Trying to get on base and get something going for the Blue Storm. Here's the pitch. Ground ball toward third. 1 pitch, and he throws across. We've thrown 2 pitches this inning, got 2 outs already. And now batting is number 33. That's Quinn Argensinger. How'd you say that? Argensinger.
Yep. And he has 2 hits today.
So he's 2 for 3. Bats from the left side against Stone Silver. We're in the 9th inning. There's no score. A beautiful ball game. And first pitch is taken for a strike. Just the 3rd pitch of the inning thrown by Stone Silver. When was the last time you saw somebody throw 9 innings in a college baseball game? Or a professional
or
baseball
anywhere,
game?
Yeah.
That pitch is in the dirt. Now it's 1-1.
And then especially consider he got a big long break in the middle of it because of the rain delay.
Warriors have 9-1-2 coming to bat in the bottom of the 9th. We've got to get there first. 1-1 pitch. Breaking pitch catches the outside corner. 1-2. Silver with 6 strikeouts on the day. We've got a pinch hitter in the on-deck circle for Southwestern. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts on the day. And the Warriors go to the bottom of the 9th. Tied no score back here in just a minute with that bottom of the 9th.
811, if you're not familiar with that, it's a Julie program in the state of Illinois. It's actually nationwide. But that's a free service. The utilities take care of that. Customer wanting to dig or plant flowers or fence posts or something like that, call that service. Give us 2 business days. That's the law, 2 business days notice. We'll come out and we'll locate all the underground utilities in your area and make sure that you know where you're able to dig and you can dig safely. And we're protected and you're protected that way.
Get freedom of choice at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a Ford Bronco up to $20,000 off and get a new 2025 F-150 with payments as low as $542 a month. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. You have freedom of choice at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2025 Jeep Wrangler with payments as low as $304 a month and 2025 Grand Cherokee L as low as $479 a month. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
So pinch hitter coming up and a defensive change for Southwestern. Alex Cole takes over for Trinidad in center field.
Well, Max Polinsky was 0 for 3 on the day. He's being pinch hit for now by Logan Marcel. Logan, freshman out of Lafayette, Indiana, bats from the right side. First pitch from Phillips, big swing and a miss, strike 1. Well, he wasn't thinking about laying something down there. He was cranking. Eddie Phillips has been very good. This is his 5th inning of work for Southwestern. And there's a ball popped out of play. It's 0-2. Phillips has given up 3 base hits. He's walked 1, hit a couple, I believe. Next pitch from him, popped in the air towards center field. Alex Cole, a new center fielder, tested and goes back and catches the ball. Ball carried a long way for out number 1. I didn't think it was going to go that far.
Had to carry a little bit.
Makes me wonder if the wind has changed a little bit with after the brief rain shower. Back to the top of the order, Aiden Coffey hits here. Coffey's been hit by a pitch, and he's 0 for 3 on the day, so he's due. 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th. Just a run's all we need. We're tied at 0-0, and the pitch is too high for ball 1. Rain expected in about 45 minutes. We need to get a run here and be done with this game.
Well, Siri was right last time, so let's hope we get her done.
Ground ball in the hole. Right past the third baseman. Shortstop comes up with a no throw. Infield hit for Aiden Coffey. So 1 on here in the 9th. And now A.J. Malzone will bat. Malzone's had a good day. Couple doubles and a single. 3 for 4. Malzone could send us home happy right here, Scott.
Please do.
Pettigrew's deep and right. Cole very deep out in center field as well.
Aiden only has 1 home run on the year. Could be a
center fielder playing him straight away.
Oh, this is Malzone. That's right. He's got how many home runs? 10 on the year.
First pitch to him is taken outside, ball 1.
What a day he's having. 3 for 4 on the day.
Runner first. That's Coffee. Doesn't go. And here's the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Second baseman has it. Over to second for one. On to first. They got them both. 4-6-3. They get Malzone to roll out for the double play.
First double play by the Blue Storm today, and what a guy to get it on, too.
In the inning, one base hit, a little scratch hit by Coffee. No runs, no errors, nobody left on base. We played 9. We go to the 10th, and guess what? Number 44, Stone Silver, back on the mound for the 10th. Back with that in just a minute.
Illinois lawmakers are back in Springfield to finalize a new budget for the coming fiscal year as the General Assembly winds down its spring session. Join Illinois lawmakers and the Capital News Illinois team of veteran State House reporters with weekly on-the-scene coverage through adjournment at the end of May. Illinois lawmakers, now a public service of Capital News Illinois.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Choose your new vehicle today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2025 Ram 1500 with payments as low as $399 a month, or a 2024 Hornet for only $278 a month. Come in and get yours today at Steve Faulkner Automotive.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at stevefaulknerautomotive.com.
Well, guess what? Stone Silver back out for the 10th.
And he's a trooper, isn't he?
I think he's thrown 91 pitches. He'll face 8, 9, and 1. Scott, you got the 10th, huh? Is that the way that works?
Sure. And Ryder comes to the plate to lead it off. Yeah, and considering in the middle of all that was a 42-minute buffer due to the weather before he took the mound again. And ball 1 to the hitter. That didn't miss by much.
He was a big, strong kid, Stone Silver.
Ryder has a hit in 3 trips today, grounded into double play in one of them. One of 2 Warrior double plays on the day. Strike called to the hitter. Now we're even at 1-1.
My scorebook only goes to 12 innings. Yours has 15 on it, so
it does, doesn't it?
Good for you.
That's what the extra money I paid for it does, I guess, huh? There's a swing and a ground ball hit towards the second baseman. Scoop bobbled and he's ahead of him 0-0. So 0-2. So we'll call him Escandon.
Escandon.
Okay.
I think.
And the pitch by Silver outside, ball 1.
No, the beauty in Spanish, those letters make the same sound every time. It's not in English at all, but that's what they tell me in Spanish. It's always the same sound.
1 ball, 2 strikes to the hitter. The pitch inside. And the count's even now at 2-2. 1 away. We're in the 10th. Base is empty. They haven't been empty much today by either one of these two teams. Swing and a miss. Big cut, and down goes the Southwestern shortstop for out number 2.
And I think that's strikeout number 8 today for Stone Silver.
Yep, I think you're right on that. Back to the top of the order. Here's Deweese.
He's been a pesky player, hasn't he?
Base hit. Walked once.
Stole a base.
Yep. Presents bunt, pulls it back, looks at a strike. 0-1.
The Warriors have 3, 4, and 5 due up in the bottom of the 10th.
DeFreitas is charging at third, and there's a swing away by the batter and a pop-up. Second baseman is under it and has it. Almost stayed him up. He fell backwards. It kept the ball in the glove.
All you got to do is catch the ball.
Yep.
That's all that matters, and he did.
And he ends up hanging on to it. So 1, 2, 3 goes Southwestern. So we are still scoreless as we go to the bottom of the 10th. And we'll be right back to see if we can get a Warrior winner.
Juan Marichal still pitching for the Warriors.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to the lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Get freedom of choice at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a Ford Bronco up to $20,000 off and get a new 2025 F-150 with payments as low as $542 a month. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. You have freedom of choice at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2025 Jeep Wrangler with payments as low as $304 a month and 2025 Grand Cherokee L as low as $479 a month. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Strike one, fouled back.
Jack Scarry leads it off, the number 3 hitter. We're in the bottom of the 10th. Scoreless game. It's 3, 4, and 5 in the order.
Nate Phillips in his 6th inning of work for Southwestern.
Came in after the rain delay and has troopered his way through this thing. That one misses wide and low, for that matter. And it's ball 1 to the hitter. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, talk about Stone Silver, 10 innings of shutout baseball against this very good Southwestern ball club.
And what's he up to pitch count-wise?
I've only got him at 101.
Well, how about that? That one misses again from the hurler, and it's ball 2 to the hitter. 2 balls, 1 strike to number 6 of the Warriors, the left fielder, Jack Scarry. He's been hit by a pitch, walked, a sacrifice bunt. There's a swing, ground ball to the right side, ranging over. Second baseman has it, and in time he throws him out. That's 1 away.
Tougher play than it looked. That ball had some weird English on it, and Zakowski stayed down on it and made a nice play.
Yeah, nice job by Zakowski in the end, and still no resolution to this matter. So now the number 4 hitter comes to the dish. Cleanup hitter for the Warriors, Ian Check. Right-handed batter, Phillips' first pitch, and he wanted to swing at that one, didn't, get held up, and it hit the top part of the zone for strike 1.
5 home runs on the year for Check.
Maybe number 6 here, and not on that pitch, though. That misses outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. As Mark told you earlier, a well-played game defensively today. Just 1 error collectively. There's ball 2, sails high. 2-1 now the count. Lots of base runners by both these clubs. Nobody can go away feeling confident about the missed opportunities. There's a swing and a foul back over the right side, giving chase over there, but it's going to get out of play.
Off the top of the dugout on the Southwestern side.
I've got the Warriors with 6, 10, 11 left on base today. And I think it's 7 or 8 for Southwestern. Check is ready. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the next one by Phillips. Misses, but not by much. Ball 3.
Scott, you'd like to see somebody win this game, somebody be a hero, and has a feeling like somebody's going to make a mistake and lose the game instead.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Will it get through? Diving stop by the shortstop. Comes up and throws. Did he get him? Yes! What a play by the shortstop. Escondón ranging behind second to make that play. Got up in the dirt and everything else after knocking it down and threw him out. 2 away.
Trying to get a check, they was procrastinating. I stay around kids, I stay around hoes, they keeping me motivated. My brother was dropping me up my dick, you know.
Yeah, that'll bring up.
Hey, Scott, they say the video froze. So I don't know if you need to restart it or I don't know what to do.
Well, I don't know how to do that. Okay, so we're frozen right now?
I think so.
It doesn't show it from this thing. Okay, so we're going to stop and start it over? Is that where?
There's a home run in the silo, but shortstop makes the grab.
Okay, I think we're back on the air. You'll have to let me know, anybody listening or watching today, but that last out you may have seen. Oh no, we're frozen here. It's coming over. He's coming. Yeah, we're frozen. Oh no.
Well, there's a chance it'll still be tied when he gets here.
Let's hope, I guess, huh? I didn't even see what. So in the 10th, 4-3, 6-3, and then what Bond do again?
Pop up to short.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay. Who texted you or what you?
Case and Park's dad came up here.
Oh, okay.
Imagine trying to watch this at home and it freezing on you.
At this part, I can't. Yeah, I wish I could. I wonder if I need to stop this little deal. No, that's the scoreboard thing. That's all that is.
New pitcher is Trevor Fishman.
Okay, Fishman.
He can work multiple innings. King Kong's on deck. Those are pretty crazy numbers.
Oh, that's not good.
I thought Biddle was a Pete Rose guy. Look at him saunter out there. He should be sprint out there, shouldn't you, Pete Rose? Sprint out there and put your bets down.
Well, I guess this year the Reds announcers are going, Pete got a lifetime ban. Well, he has served his ban. So now they're stuck maybe.
Eli, we're glad to see you.
Well, how you doing, Eli?
Yeah, don't get hurt up here. No big deal. It's 0-0 in the 11th. No big deal. Wild pitch, pass ball. Pass ball.
Pass ball. Okay. It's still not. Wow, it's acting up, huh? Oh, it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for hanging in there with us. We are live again here.
In first base on the walk. Understand that computer froze. Is that what happened over there, Scott?
Yeah, the video stream froze anyway, at any regard, but.
And luckily, we knew somebody to call and make it work.
Yep, Eli came through. There you go. That's why he gets paid. He gets paid the big bucks. Yep.
So there's nobody out with runners at first and second. New pitcher for the Warriors is Trevor Fishman. Silver completed all 10 innings. And I think Fishman may have had enough right here. They're going to, after 2 hitters, going to replace him, I believe. Fishman's been our best reliever all year long and gone long for us, but struggling here a little bit. And we'll have a new pitcher for you. Well, this means everything. We got to get these outs. Try to keep it scoreless. here in the 11th. It looks like the new pitcher for the Warriors is the lefty Christian Brown, out of Greenwood, Indiana.
We'll tell you about him. We'll come back in just a moment.
811, if you're not familiar with that, it's a Julie program in the state of Illinois. It's actually nationwide. But that's a free service. The utilities take care of that. Customer wanting to dig or plant flowers or fence posts or something like that, call that service, give us 2 business days, that's the law, 2 business days notice. We'll come out and we'll locate all the underground utilities in your area and make sure that
$79 a month. Come in today or go to Steve. $79 a month. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
All right, Warriors are going back to the bullpen.
Christian Brown is the hurler. He's a big kid out of Greenwood, Indiana.
Making his 18th appearance of the year. He has started 5 ball games, 3-3 on the year with an ERA of 4.79. He's pitched 41 in the 3rd innings. And he struck out 38, walked 27. Left-hander.
No pressure on the young man. First and second, nobody out. Tie ball game in the 11th.
No pressure.
0-0.
Just playing a top-notch opponent in the conference that we have to sweep. No pressure.
No pressure at all. Warrior defense has been the same all game long. Cornett is in at first base looking for the bunt here, even with the big Jackson Stanek at the plate. He grounded into a double play back in the 9th inning. That's wrong, getting back in the 8th inning. This is not Stanek.
So now the bases are full.
That's a fielder's choice. Cornett charged, took an extra moment there, and reaching third base on the play was Zukowski.
And that was A.J. Beggs who laid down that bunt.
And he put a nice one down, and Cornett charged from first, and now it's a play at the plate. So the bases are loaded. Pettigrew is the hitter. He's got a base hit in 4 tries today. He faces lefty Christian Brown for the first time. Big threat here in the top of the 11th. Here's the pitch. Strike call on the inside corner. Breaking pitch.
Pettigrew has one hit in 4 trips today.
Defense has been magic today. Let's see if the Warriors can pull something off here. Ground ball will come to the plate for the force out. Pettigrew would like to lift it out of the infield. Here's the pitch to him. It is lifted, but foul. Strike 2.
Warrior infielders are on the edge of the grass for a play at the plate.
So Pettigrew down 0-2 in the count. He'd have to shorten up here. Just put it in play somewhere. That's all he has to do. Put the pressure on the defense. Bases loaded, nobody out. Top of 11, no score. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him to fish for something out of the zone for the first out of the inning. Nice pitch by Christian Brown. Now the hitter is number 21. I can tell that about it. That's about all I know. It's Wyatt Bugger out of Edwardsville, Illinois. Bugger will bat here. With the game on the line in the 11th inning. Bases loaded, 1 out, no score in the ball game. Christian Brown trying to work out of a jam. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Tailing fastball, strike 1. Trevor Fishman came in relief of Stone Silver, hit a batter, and then walked a batter. So Bugger trying to untie this thing here. Here's the pitch. That's low and away. Nice stop by Malzone out of the zone.
And range to his right. And on plate. Keep that ball in front of him.
1-1 is the count. The infield's still in for the play at the plate. Not trying to turn 2 here. Just get that lead runner. He can't let him score. Can the Warriors get out of this jam? Christian Brown's delivery. Inside, evidently, ball 2, 2-1. I'll try to keep my comments to myself. Good pitch by Christian Brown. Good fastball up and in. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch with 1 out. Up and in. And now it's 3-1. No place to put this guy.
Yeah, almost hit him.
So Bugger shakes his head yes, and I would be surprised to see him swing even on 3-1 here. So here's the 3-1 pitch with the bases juiced. Here it is. Ground ball to second base. They come home for the force out. Throw to first, and they got them both. Another double play. And the Warriors get out of the 11th inning, head to the bottom of the 11th. We're still tied at 0-0. A comebacker right to the second baseman. It goes 4, 2, 3, and we're out of the inning.
Third double play of the day, worked by the Warriors. We'll be right back.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
Choose your new vehicle today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2025 Ram 1500 with payments as low as $399 a month, or a 2024 Hornet for only $278 a month. Come in and get yours today at Steve Faulkner Automotive.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at stevefaulknerautomotive.com.
What a job by Christian Brown in relief. Bases loaded, nobody out. Got a strikeout and double play ball. We're still tied, scoreless. Going to the bottom of the 11th, it's Wang, Cornett, and DeFreitas for the Warriors. We need a run.
Of the jams that we've been in today, and we've been in a few, that was the gravest situation, and what a job by the Warriors to get out of that jam.
Top 11th, there were no runs, no hits, no errors, and 3 left on base. Now 2 left on base, pardon me. That double play erases one of those. So Jackson Wang will hit here. He sacrificed his last time up. That was back in the 8th. Has a base hit, 1 for 3 on the day, and takes strike 1. What a beautiful day for baseball. Let's play 2. What do you say? Got to get 1 out of here first. It's Bishop Wang, ground ball in the hole between second, short, and third. There's a base hit to lead it off in the 11th. Well, the 11th for Southwestern started with a hit by pitch, then it walks. They had 2 on with nobody out. The Warriors get the leadoff guy on base, and now Owen Cornett will bat. Scott, we've sacrificed bunted 3 times today, or 4. And so far haven't scored a run. I don't know if they'll sacrifice again with Cornett or if they'll bring him back, let somebody else get up and bunt. I got Case and Parks getting a batting helmet on. That's what's going to happen. So Parks will pinch hit. And I don't know if you're going to have him bunt or not. It's back in the 3rd inning. Jack Scarry bunted successfully. Sacrifice. He had 1 in the 6th, 1 in the 8th. We've tried it 3 times. Haven't scored yet. Let's see if they're bunting now. With runner first is Jackson Wang. He does show bunt, takes it back for ball 1. Good thing about the bunt, it does put a lot of pressure on the pitcher and the defenders. Argetsinger is on the grass at third base. Ryder holds runner first. The bunt is down toward first base. Pitcher fields it, shovels it on to first base for the out. So the sacrifice is good for the 4th time today, and the runner advances to second with just 1 out. Play goes 1-3 on the putout. So 1 out, 1 on, and now Drake DeFreitas will be called back. Another pinch hitter for the Warriors. This is Eric Correa. Correa is an outfielder. He's a big guy. So he pinch hits here in the 11th. He's got good power. He played at Rice University last year, and we really thought he was going to be a house of fire. He has not been what we thought he was going to be. He struggled at the plate this year for Wabash. This would be a time, if you get a big hit here, you might forget all about those missed opportunities earlier. Nate Phillips pitches. Ball's fouled out of play on the right side, left side, make it strike 1. Phillips came in the 5th. So this is his, I'm going to count him up. That's the only way I can do it. 7th inning of work for Nate Phillips in relief. He's been good, almost as good as Stone Silver. Runner at second with just one out. Here's the pitch by Phillips, and it's too low, 1-1.
Correa, 244 hitter.
Like I said, we really, he was slated to start when we got him. I thought he was going to be the right fielder. He's had a rough year for Wabash. It's big swing and a miss, strike 2. He can turn the bat loose. Steps out of the box, and he'll think about that a little bit. Now it's important just to put the ball in play. Jackson Wang's out at second base. He led off with a base hit. Advanced on a sacrifice. The 1-2 pitch on the way to Correa. It's outside 2-2. Wonder what his heart rate is right now. Part of baseball, it's unlike a lot of other games. You have to slow everything down and relax up there. Stay within yourself. 2-2 pitch on the way. Just barely misses inside, 3-2, full count, and I would not have been surprised if he called that a strike. That's what Dave Garcia said from the Southwest bullpen down here. That might have been a strike. So the count is full now for Correa. Nate Phillips brings it to the plate. Ball's hit high in the air towards center field, but it's shallow. Center fielder Alex Cole comes underneath it and makes the grab for out number 2. Big swing and 2 outs in the inning now. Now the hitter for the Warriors is Logan Marcel out of Lafayette, Indiana. He popped up to center his last time. We're in the bottom of the 11th. The runner in scoring position. All it takes is a base hit here. Well, how good has the pitching been today? This Nate Phillips has been terrific for Southwestern. Stone Silver spun 10 innings of shutout baseball. Off the stretch to the plate, that's outside for ball 1. Aiden Coffey, leadoff hitter, is on deck for the Warriors. Marcel would like to drive in the winning run or at least get Coffey to the plate here. 1-0 delivery. Taking the outside corner, strike 1. 1-1. So Marcel took the first couple pitches. That could be gunning here. Outfield is shallow out in center. They might try for a play. They would try for a play if the ball gets through the infield. Big swing and a miss at a curveball, strike 2. Fooled him that time. Nice pitch by Phillips. Bottom of inning number 11, no score. Some people hate these games. Some of us love them. Love it even more if we get a base hit here. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a strike 3. He swung right through it, foul tipped it to the catcher. Warriors go down in the inning with 1 hit. He's left on base. We have played 11 complete. It's 0-0. More coming your way here in just a minute.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
Get freedom of choice at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a Ford Bronco up to $20,000 off and get a new 2025 F-150 with payments as low as $542 a month. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. You have freedom of choice at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2025 Jeep Wrangler with payments as low as $304 a month. And
Illinois lawmakers are back in Springfield to finalize a new budget for the coming fiscal year as the General Assembly winds down its spring session. Join Illinois lawmakers and the Capital News Illinois team of veteran State House reporters with weekly on-the-scene coverage through adjournment at the end of May. Illinois lawmakers, now a public service of Capital News Illinois.
been a good game so far, hasn't it? We like these games.
It's been wonderful.
Played 3 hours, a little bit of a, 31-minute rain delay. We're already in the top of the 12th. 7, 8, and 9 coming up against Christian Brown. Scott, enjoy yourself here.
Just lacking one small item.
A run?
A hit. A hit at the right time. Yeah. All right, 7, 8, and 9 due up.
This looks to be a pinch hitter, is my guess. No, that's the third baseman, Argensinger.
Yeah, Argensinger. Our friend.
Where is he from? There can't be many of those guys around. St. Louis Mo.
Argensinger, 280 hitter. And the first pitch in there for a strike called, and we're underway in the top of the 12th.
Christian Brown did a nice job in relief.
Yep.
Got that big double play ball to end the inning.
And the lefty brings the next one in. That one misses upstairs for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Top 11th, they had bases loaded, nobody out. Brown struck out Pettigrew and got a double play ball out of Bugger.
Third hurler of the day for the Warriors, and that one misses for ball 2. He's hovering around the strike zone. Missed a couple of times, 2-1. Leadoff hitter here in the 12th for Southwestern. The pitch. In there, strike called. And now we're even again, 2-2. Southwestern has a 1-game lead on Wabash on the loss side in Region 24 standings. This is the final series, so you can put 2 and 2 together over the 3-game series, what the Warriors have to do to finish ahead of them. And then some. Count is 3-2, remains full. And he's kind of pointing the inside of his right knee area. Maybe it's glanced off of there. And he grabs his bat. He's about ready to go again. Yeah, they had the website had Southwestern 22-6. Really, 27 would have been how many games they played by now, not 28. So their record was incorrect. Who knows? Our maybe is too. There's a ground ball hit towards the second baseman by him into center field for a base hit. And Southwestern puts their leadoff man on. That is the 2, 3, 4, 7. I've got 8 hits marked for them.
I think you're correct.
Okay, 8th hit of the day. And now Ryder to the plate. Well, we think, nope, that's not Ryder. That is wasn't he pinch hit for previously?
This is Harper.
Yeah, there we go. Jack Harper steps in.
Let's see if he bunts. That's my guess.
Move the runner over. Let's see if he does. He does present bunt, pulls it back, and looks at ball 1.
Both teams have made some sacrifice bunts. Nobody has scored, though.
A lot of sacrifice hits. A lot of moving runners around, but none have touched the dish at home. Freitas comes in hard from third, and a batter takes ball 2.
Pitch a little low. He's got to come to him now on 2-0. Harper's out of Effingham, Illinois.
A flaming heart he is, huh? Bats from the left side. Puts the bat out to present bunt, and it hits off his bat. He charges down the line. Catcher picks it up and throws him out. And the runner moves up to second, so the sack works. He kind of deadened that ball as soon as it hit the bat the way he bunted, and took a minute for everybody to react. But he did get the job done, move the runner down to second with 1 out.
Defensively, by the way, R.J. Lopez is the new first baseman for the Warriors after Cornette was pinch hit for.
Glad you caught that. Now Escondón steps in, the number 9 hitter. With a runner in scoring position for Southwestern and 1 out. Inside, turns away from ball 1.
Well, somebody's going to be a hero. This guy has struck out 3 times, 0 for 4. You hate for him to be the guy, but feels that way, doesn't it? Somebody's going to
that'd be kind of
plunk one in.
That'd be baseball if he did come through. That seems to be the way it works half the time. Let's see what he does here on a 1-0 pitch coming from the Warrior hurler in ball 2. So now it's 2-0. Well, we don't want to get ourselves back in the jam like we did in the 11th.
Well, we've already got an out, so we're 1/3 of the way there.
Yep. We had nobody out, the bases full, and somehow, some way, we got out of the hook, got out of the jam. There is strike one called.
Here's the deal: this Escondón, he does not want to hit. You can tell by his manner up there. He's looking to work the pitch count, and because of that, that pitch on the edge is a strike instead of a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch, that one's down the middle, and that one misses for ball 3. Back to the top of the order next. DeWeese is on deck. He has a hit. Number 2 hitter, Zajkowski, has a hit. And we don't even want to talk about the number 3 hitter. He's the one without a hit, Brock. Here's the next pitch home, ball 4. And Southwestern has 2 men on and 1 out. And here comes Aaron Biddle out. Let's see if we will have seen enough of Brown. We're in the top of the 12th. Southwestern now has runners at first and second and 1 out. And yes, there will be a pitching change made. So the Warriors are going to go to the pen. We'll come back and tell you all about it here in just a moment.
I'm Mason Gross. I am a marketing business management major at Wabash Valley College. You'll learn a lot about the business industry as a whole, and that really helps you to explore your options as far as to what's out there. So I'm doing my internship at Summer Real Estate in Salem, Illinois. Right now I'm working on getting my license. I am hanging around the office, going to showings, and doing everything I can as a non-licensee to get myself ready for when I graduate and take that step as an agent.
My name is Parker Linson. I'm a second-level nursing student at Wabash Valley College. We were able to get hands-on experience with a mannequin that has real breath sounds, real, lung sounds, and can cough and, do different things. That makes it really unique to have that kind of experience right here on campus. And then we've done clinicals. Being able to go into those ICUs and emergency departments and be able to see those critical patients, it is a very good experience. Being able to be in that position and look back to where I come from, it's just awesome to be able to have that experience.
The Warriors have gone to the pen. They brought in Trey Reinberg from Nashville, Illinois, and you said very successful postseason last year for this kid, huh?
Yeah, he was one of our big pitchers last year. Did very well for us, and because of that, he's been invited to attend Western Kentucky University on a scholarship down there. Rob Fournier recruited him, and he's had some injury issues. I think they said bicep tendonitis. I'm really not even sure about that, but he's been out. He's thrown a little bit here lately, and we need him right now.
He'll be the 4th pitcher used by the Warriors today. Trey Reinberg in the game. Here's the situation. Blue Storm have runners at first and second with 1 out. And the leadoff hitter coming to the dish, Dane DeWeese. A .336 hitter, a speedster. Speed's not the necessity here. He just wants a hit. No scorer in the top of the 12th, believe it or not. And Reinberg, a right-hander, is ready. He'll operate from the belt. Looks in. First pitch by him is right down the middle, strike 1.
Good thing about Reinberg, this situation is not too big for him. He's been there before.
And he's ahead of the hitter, the right-handed batting Dane DeWeese. Looks back at the runner at second. Reinberg brings it home and low for ball 1.
Last inning was in with a double play ball, as was the 8th inning, but this got to be hard to double up. Good speed at the plate.
Warriors have turned 3 double plays, including that exhilarating one. They got us out of that jam in the 11th. The pitch, that one gets by the catcher. Runners are going to move up to second and third. Ball, is that ball 1 or 2?
2 balls.
Yeah, 2 and 1 now, the count. So now Southwestern's inched. The go-ahead runs that much closer. Base hit, could play 2.
And that was a breaking ball that held on too long and got away from him. Now the infield is in on the grass again for the play at the plate.
So in other words, we've got him right where we want him now.
Need one more runner first.
Another
then
jam.
We got him where we like him.
We're used to jams today. All right, 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch by Reinberg, swinging a tap to the left side. It's going to get through, base hit, and Southwestern's going to take the lead. That's 1 run. They bring the other, and the throw comes to the plate safe, and Southwestern has finally come through. Somebody has finally come through, and the Blue Storm lead 2-0.
Ball was not hit hard, but it did get through the left side of the infield, and they score a couple.
And the Blue Storm have the lead in the top of the 12th. And they get the hit off of Reinberg. Wasn't much of a hit in the scheme of things, but it did the damage, didn't it?
Wild pitch really set that up. Otherwise, they wouldn't have scored a run there. Shortstop would have knocked it down.
And Zykowski at the plate now flies one down the right side, and it's fading into foul ground. And it's strike 1 to him. So the Warriors have some work to do in the bottom of the 12th. It's the top of the order, though. 1, 2, and 3 due up. Those are the first runs of the entire game. And here we are at the top of the 12th. Zykowski, a .390 hitter, can add to that lead. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Misses wide, ball 1. Counts even now. Warriors have turned 3 double plays in this game. So they have bailed themselves out repeatedly in this game, but finally Southwestern came through here in the top of the 12th. Ball 2 to the hitter, and it's 2-1 now. Blue Storm 38-11 on the year. Reinberg looks in, brings it in, and batter holds up, but it's ball 3. 3-1 the count. I wonder if the last event has rattled him a little bit. Reinberg, the 4th pitcher used today. Southwestern, the first team to break the ice today. A pitch, swing, and a fly down the right side again. This one's well out of play. Now the count's full of the hitter. Look who's next, Brendan Brock. And he has yet to get a hit of any of the players in this game. That's surprising. There's a shot, and the shortstop corrals it. Now they've got the runner between second and third hung up. The runner was kind of almost blindsided the shortstop, who finally makes the tag after the rundown. That's the second out on the bases. I'll give our guys credit out there for even seeing that ball. The shortstop, Coffey, because the runner was right there kind of shielding him. And it was a sharply hit ball. They turned into a rundown and an out.
Yeah, it's a base running mistake by DeWeese. He went to third on a ball that was hit right at the shortstop. Now it's Brendan Brock. Watch out, folks.
Yep. Runner at first.
I wonder if he can hit a curveball in the dirt.
Well, there's one low.
Strike 1.
Right down the middle, he's ahead of the count. Southwestern leads 2-0, and yet this guy, the number 3 hitter, a .494 hitter, has no hits on the day. He's been on base once on a walk. And there's ball 2 to the hitter. Ball 1, I should say, 1-1. Runner at first, 2 outs, 2 runs in for Southwestern here in the top of the 12th. And those are the only runs of the game. They lead 2-0. The pitch in there, strike called at the knees.
So steady diet of breaking pitches so far for Brendan Brock.
Trey Reinberg is ready. The next one on the way, and it's in there. Strike call to the knees, and that ends the inning. But Southwestern comes up big. They score the first runs of the game, and they take the lead into the bottom of the 12th. Warriors have got some work to do. They trail Southwestern 2-0.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, my name is Rylan Robb. I am from Albion, Illinois, and I am a radio TV major here at Wabash Valley College. From broadcasting all sorts of sports games to producing my own TV show and radio show, the hands-on experience is as much as you want to do with it. In terms of the program itself, I think it's really special. It's really like almost a little family in a way, and it's really been really nice being able to experience the things I have with people that genuinely appreciate it with me.
As soon as I came here, I started looking at the programs that they have, and the most that I like, it was early childhood education, and then after I see the classes and everything, that's the one that I picked. I would like to be a teacher in the future. I like it so much because I had the experience to work at Small World with the kids, and each day I learn, and I learn from the kids, and like with my teachers, like they teach me all the stuff that I need to do and to be a better teacher. And classes is amazing, so I would just recommend everyone to come here to Wabash Valley College.
Been a well-pitched game, and part of that was Nate Phillips with 7 scoreless innings for Southwestern. He's replaced now by Kai Cruz. He will face the top of the order for the Warriors, and the Warriors need 2 to tie, 3 to win. Aiden Coffey is the leadoff guy. Like finding Kai Cruz has a 1.86 earned run average.
Oh, my. Okay.
Hadn't started a game, so this is his situation, evidently. It's a save situation for him. First pitch is a fastball just off the plate, ball 1. Straight over the top for Kai Cruz out of Highland, Illinois, over in the Metro East side of things.
Coffey, an infield hit his last time at the plate in the 9th.
Ball popped up on the right side. First baseman gives chase. It is over by the fence and out of here for strike 2. One ball and 1 strike. Is that right? 1-1? I thought it was the second strike, but sometimes I get a little ahead. Coffey's been hit by a pitch as well as having a base hit today. Pitch from Cruz, straight over the top, strike 2. Scott, you don't see many people throw this much over the top. A little different look.
A little different, unique, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ball and 2 strikes on Aiden Coffey. Here's the pitch. Curveball is too high, 2-2. First time we've seen that pitch from him. Dave Garcia, the manager for Southwestern, in a good spot right now. After they scored 2 in the top of the 12th. Next one from Cruz, swing and a miss. And they throw it around out number 1. It's been a well-pitched game, and here comes A.J. Malzone.
It's one of my chains, and I can't cap.
Malzone 3 for 5 on the day. Couple doubles. Back in the 9th. Had an opportunity to bust it open and hit it a double play.
Boy, that was a big out, wasn't it? That first guy knowing the Malzone's on deck in a 2-run game.
I'm the highest.
Now we're still down by 2 here, so here's the pitch to Malzone. Swing and a miss, strike 1. This guy Cruz has been really good for them. He's only thrown 9 innings, but he has 17 strikeouts. Got a ball loose back behind the catcher. So Malzone will step back in. No balls and a strike to AJ. He just needs to get on base somehow. Give the Warriors a chance. We're down by a pair. 11 innings of scoreless baseball, and Southwestern got a couple runs in the top of the 12th. Pitch from Cruz, hit high in the air. Way up on the right side. Zukowski, the second baseman, calls everybody off and makes the grab for out number 2. Well, down to Jack Scarry here for the Warriors. 2 outs, bottom of the 12th, down by a couple. Scarry will stand in. does not have a hit today. Been hit by a pitch and walks. Laid down a sacrifice bunt. With 6 plate appearances, she's just 0 for 2 on the day, though. Scott, if I don't get a chance later on, thank you for joining me for this broadcast of baseball here at Wabash. Enjoyed it?
Enjoyed it. Yep.
Up and away, ball 1.
We'd seen a wild game, really, all things considered.
Someone Silver pitched 10 innings of scoreless baseball today. Had a 30-minute rain delay in it. We're just 3.5 hours right now. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. This guy's got a deceptive motion, evidently. They're having a hard time picking the ball up from him. So Coffey led off with a strikeout. Malzone popped up to the second baseman. Scary is trying to keep it alive for the Warriors. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Popped out of play, and now it's 1-2 down to your last strike. Well, Southwestern in the same position the Warriors are. They need to sweep the series as well to host next weekend. There'll be a tournament somewhere next weekend. Warriors will either go, well, if we sweep, we play here. If we don't sweep, we either play at Logan, Lakeland. One of those two probably. Here's the pitch. Almost got him up and in. Counts 2-2. Could be at Southwestern if they were to sweep the Warriors.
Yep, and Lakeland, of course, is thinking they're going to figure into this as well. And they might.
In all likelihood, they will. 2-2 pitch. That's in the dirt. Counts full. 3-2 to Jack Scary with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 12th, and we need 2 runs to tie. I wouldn't settle for 2 at this point. I'd go ahead and get the 3rd. Ian Check on deck for the Warriors. He's the tying run.
I mean, what a job for Southwestern's pitchers to hold this high-powered Warrior offense and to shut them out over 12. If that holds up.
Oleg Schlager for 4, Nate Phillips for 7. Now Kai Cruz in the 12th here. 3-2 pitch on the way. Hit him. And he is down that time. I don't know how many times. That's the second time he's been hit today. The 6th Warrior to get hit. And he will take his base.
By 3 different pitchers, mind you, on the hit by pitches. He gets up.
He wears an elbow guard. That ball got him off the elbow, I think, and it hit him hard. Normally he just grimaces and runs down to first base. This time it takes a moment. But it brings the tying run to the plate, and Ian Check. Ian is due today, 0 for 5 on the day. Ground out to short, 3rd, popped up to center and left, and is struck out today.
Well, the Warriors do get the tying run to the plate.
I don't think Scary's going anywhere. He's not the tying run. He's at first base with 2 outs now. Cruz off the stretch working on an Ian Check. Here's the first one to Check, and it's taken too low for ball 1. Well, don't give up yet, folks. Still a little baseball to go.
Catcher thinking the same thing, Mark. He's going out to have a little conversation with his pitcher.
Brendan Brock, he's a good one. They tell me he's headed to Oklahoma University next year. That's in Oklahoma. I'd tell you more about it, but that's about all I know. So after the visit, it's still a 1-0 count, and Ian Check will step back in. Kai Cruz trying to shut down the Warriors here in the 12th inning. Here's the pitch. That's up 2-0. Cruz started off great. Struck out Coffey on 5 pitches. Got Malzone to pop up on an 0-1 count. Hit Scary on a 3-2 pitch. Now behind 2-0 to Check. Here's the pitch. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 1. Challenged him, threw it right down the heart at the letters. One blowing out just a little bit right now, not too hard. We're in the bottom of the 12th. Warriors need 2 to tie here. Here's the pitch. Up and in, 3-1. I'd like to thank Kai Cruz for making the game interesting at least. We've got a pitcher warming up in a bullpen down the first baseline. They won't go long with this guy either. 3-1 pitch on the way. Popped in the air on the right side, but out of play. Count is full now, 3-2. Southwestern got a couple in the 12th inning. Base hit, a sacrifice, a walk, then a big big RBI base hit by Dane DeWeese. Scored 2 on that base hit. Here's the pitch, 3-2 pitch up, and ball 4. He walked him. So the tying run reaches first. The go-ahead run comes to plate, and it's Crew Bond.
And the Warrior heart is still beating.
This game is still going on. We're going to have another pitcher. What do you think? So they will go to the bullpen again, and Kai Cruz gets 2 outs and gives up 2 runners. Hit 1 and walked 1. Boy, the Warriors have had a lot of free passes issued to them today. And we have stranded several base runners. Well, see if we can get the final ones home here. We go to the new pitcher. We'll be back here in just a moment.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Get freedom of choice at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a Ford Bronco up to $20,000 off and get a new 2025 F-150 with payments as low as $542 a month. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. You have freedom of choice at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2025 Jeep Wrangler with payments as low as $304 a month and 2025 Grand Cherokee L as low as $479 a month. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Let's talk about the new pitcher for a minute. He is number 24. Correct, 24 is Jackson Reeves out of Carmel, Indiana. Looks to be a 6'4" right-hander. Big fastball. We'll see what he can do. Warriors have 2 on and 2 out here in the bottom of the 12th, trailing by 2 runs. And so the go-ahead run, the tying runs at first. The go-ahead run comes to plate in the form of Crew Bond. Kai Cruz came in, looked good. Got the first 2 hitters and couldn't get the next 2, and he's out. Reeves has 35 strikeouts in 31 innings, so tells you a little bit about him. First batter he faces is Bond. Again, Warriors trail 2-0 here in the bottom of the 12th. Tying runs are on base at first and second. And a pitch by Reeves is in the dirt. Ball 1. Threw a breaking pitch on the first pitch. I think you may have thought Bond may have been sitting on fastball trying to end this thing with a go-ahead win. Here's the pitch. That one's too low, 2-0. That pitch is close. Well, Southwestern's created their own jam, haven't they? Hit a batter, walked a batter, now behind 2-0 to Bond. But they've got the 2-run lead right now. And there's a strike call in the outside corner. So Scary leads from second. He was hit by a pitch for the second time today. Check leads from first. He received first on a walk. Now 2-1 on the hitter. Center fielder for the Warriors, Crew Bond. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to short. Escandone has it, shovels it, and that's the ball game. Fielder's choice ends the game. And the play goes 6-4 for the final out of the game. Nice ball game today, Scott. Warriors played very well for a long time and good pitching performances up and down Stone Silver. 10 innings of shutout baseball. Christian Brown came in for an inning of third. Rainberg gets stuck with a loss. And the Warriors lose this one today. 2-0 is the final.
Yeah, just a game of missed opportunities over the Warriors. They stranded 12 runners on the day, including the bases full back in the third. Well, so many opportunities. But then again, Southwestern struggled all night as well, too, until they finally put it together in the 12th with a base hit by the leadoff hitter, DeWeese, had scored 2, and that held up 2-0.
His grandpa was right. He's a pretty good ball player.
Yep. We talked with him before the game.
And a big day.
He's proud of his grandson now. So, again, a reminder, we will not be streaming the second game. The second game will be coming up in, half an hour roughly or so.
Correct.
And they'll get it going, and it'll be the 7-inning game, right? It will not be a 9-inning game.
Correct. And I'm not even sure if they'll play another one because of the rain forecast. They may just wait and
more rain
play.
Coming in? Okay.
If that's so, they'll just play 2 tomorrow over at Southwestern. They're looking at phones right now.
Okay.
The manager's talking to the umpires. And
you don't think they're watching just TikTok? Do you think they're checking the forecast? Is that they're doing? Oh, okay.
Well, congratulations to Southwestern. They win this ball game, and a big day by Dane DeWeese. Good pitching for them. Nate Phillips in relief. Ola Schlager was good. And the final outs of the game recorded by Jackson Reeve, the final 1 out. So
pretty well relegates the Warriors now to a road trip next week, right? Probably.
Yeah, we do not host next weekend. What happens, the top 8 teams in the region, the top team is Logan. They'll play 1, 4, 5, and 8 at their place. And 2, 3, 6, and 7 will go to the 2 site. And I think
the way they're shaking hands,
I think that's it for the day. So we don't have to stream the game. I don't think they're going to play another one. I could be wrong.
Yeah, they almost looked like they were done. They were shaking hands and saying goodbye is what they were doing. It looked like.
Which is what we ought to do, Scott.
Yep, we might as well. All right. Well, we will keep you posted. Be listening to WVJC for updates and everything else through the next week. And watch your social media posts. The Warriors will probably be on the road. It's been a long time, 15 years at least, since the Warriors have traveled for the first round of the postseason. But that's what they will have to do this year as they fall here today to Southwestern 2-0 in just a thrilling 12-inning ball game. We'd like to thank our sponsors for coming along with all the action this year, streaming, radio, otherwise, with Wabash Valley College Athletics. Of course, we have softball now. I don't know if we're going to do any we have historically on the radio done the second stage of the softball, if we get that far. So stay tuned. Maybe that's not the final Warrior Athletic broadcast of the year on the radio side. But thank you very much for being here. Mark, thanks for letting me tag along. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Scott. I appreciate it.
Southwestern wins it 2-0. And from Fournier Field, we say, so long, everybody.